Now, the greatest radio shows of all time.
Suspense.
The Shadow Node.
Washington calling David Harding, counter-spy.
Classic radio theater.
The Great Gildersleeve.
Fibber McGee and Molly.
Dragnet. Gunsmoke.
The Lone Ranger.
Now, step back into a time machine with your host, Wyatt Cox.
Good evening, friends of the Inner Sanctum.
Drama on this Saturday with Howard Duff and the Adventures of Sam Spade Detective. I'll have presenting Charles Boyer, starring Charles Boyer. Who else? Also, Murder by Experts from 77 years ago. Inner Sanctum Mysteries and the Deadly Fair. And we'll have an episode of Lum and Abner. That's all straight ahead on this Saturday, 18th day of July, 199th day of the year, 166 days left. A great fire began on this date in 64 A.D. that ultimately destroyed most of Rome. The Emperor Nero blamed it on Christians and began the first Roman persecution of them. The first volume of Adolf Hitler's Mein Kampf, published on this date in 1925. President Truman signed the Presidential Succession Act into law on this date in 1947. That placed the Speaker of the House and the Senate President pro tem next in line to succession after the Vice President. 14-year-old Romanian gymnast Nadia Comaneci earned the first perfect score at the Olympics on this date in 1976, a perfect 10, and went on to score 6 more 10s and won 3 gold medals. After a party on Chappaquiddick Island, Senator Ted Kennedy from Massachusetts drove an Oldsmobile off a wooden bridge into a tide-swept pond, and his passenger, Mary Jo Kopechne, died. The next day, Edgartown, Massachusetts Police Chief Dominic Arena described what he believed happened when Kennedy reached the bridge.
I'm only assuming that he was unable to stop the vehicle during the hours of darkness, I believe, and as a result went off the end of the side of the bridge. The car overturned in the air, evidently, because it was found on its back in the water.
The next day, the senator made this statement.
At the inquest, I responded as completely and as truthfully as I could to the questions that were put to me by the judge as well as the district attorney. It's my own personal view that the inferences and ultimate conclusions are not satisfactory, and I reject those. This is now made public, and as it should be, and the ultimate decision will be with the public, as it should be.
Teddy Kennedy pled guilty to a charge of leaving the scene of a crash causing personal injury and received a 2-month suspended jail sentence. A shakeup in the cabinet of President Carter on this date in 1979.
After a long and very careful assessment, I have made some major changes in my cabinet. Secondly, these changes are all constructive, and the transition from one leader to another in each case will be orderly and properly conducted. Third, I do not expect any further resignations from the cabinet other than those that have already been made. There are a few vacancies which I will fill without delay. Fourth, I want to express my thanks to those who have served and who will now be leaving. And fifth, I need the full support of the American people in the future. I am well pleased with all the changes that have been made.
Among those shown the door, Secretary of the Treasury Michael Blumenthal, Attorney General Griffin Bell, Secretary of Commerce Juanita Krebs, and Secretary of Health, Education, and Welfare Joseph Califano. Time magazine referred to the incident as Carter's Great Purge. It was on this date in 1984, a gunman walked into a McDonald's in San Ysidro, California, and killed 21 people before police shot him dead.
His first words were, "Everybody get down on the floor or I'll kill somebody." And at that time, they all complied and did what they were told. He killed them anyway. And he killed them anyway.
Police Lieutenant Paul Ibarrondo reconstructing the massacre on this date in 1984. It was on this date in 1989, Rebecca Schaefer shot by a crazed fan, prompting California to pass America's first anti-stalking law a year later. The government of Detroit, with up to $20 billion in debt, filed for the largest municipal bankruptcy in history on this date in 2013.
We have 18 to $19 billion in debt and no funding mechanism for it. So this is a question of necessity.
Emergency financial advisor Kevin Orr, the city's finances were ravaged and its neighborhoods hollowed out by a long, slow decline in population and auto manufacturing. And it was 10 years ago today, future First Lady Melania Trump delivered a speech at the Republican National Convention.
You work hard for what you want in life, that your word is your bond.
You work hard for what you want in life, that your word is your bond.
Critics claim the speech sounded very much like Michelle Obama's convention speech 8 years earlier. You heard a clip which was similar in both. Many times, both sides of the aisle want to say the same thing. Whether they do it or not, that's something different. Passing away on this date in history, 2 years ago today, we lost Bob Newhart.
Honey. Honey, wake up. You won't believe the dream I just had. What? But don't you want to hear about it?
All right, Bob. What is it?
I was an innkeeper in this crazy little town in Vermont.
I'm happy for you. Good night.
Nothing made sense in this place. I mean, the maid was an heiress. Her husband talked in alliteration. The handyman kept missing the point of things. And then there were these 3 woodsmen, but only one of them talked.
That settles it. No more Japanese food before you go to bed.
And I was married to this beautiful blonde.
Go back to sleep, Bob.
Good night, Ellen.
What do you mean, beautiful blonde?
Go to sleep, Emily. You know, you really should wear more sweaters.
The last scene of the second Newhart show, where they brought back Suzanne Plachette, who was Bob Newhart's wife from the first show. And honestly, that was probably the funniest thing on that entire second Bob Newhart series. Bob Newhart passing away 2 years ago today. Also passing away on this date 2 years ago today, political commentator, television host Lou Dobbs. Also passing away on this date, Adrian Cronauer, the man who was depicted as by Robin Williams in Good Morning Vietnam. The Robert Kennedy campaign worker, Mary Jo Kopechne, whom we talked about earlier. Also, Bobby Fuller, who fought the law and the law won. English novelist Jane Austen, and Naval Commander John Paul Jones. All those folks passing on this date in history. Birthdays on this date of people who are no longer with us. The very, very funny, talented, and sweet actor, comedian, and painter, Red Skelton.
I was out at the San Francisco World Fair. Oh, I had a lot of fun out there. Only thing, it was cold. In fact, the weather was so cold, well, they were serving hot dogs with mustard-colored sweaters. Sally Rand walked up to one of her girls and she says, "Listen, if you want to stay in this nude ranch, you'll have to take off those blue tights." Girl says, "Oh, they're not blue tights. I'm cold." Boy, is that fairground big. No kidding. I walked around so much, when I got through, my socks looked like spats. Yeah, what happened to that gag?
From Avalon time, Red Skelton, born on this date in history. We miss him. We could use his gentle sense of humor so much. Also, actor Chill Wills, actor Hume Cronin, who, with his wife Jessica Tandy, did so much great work together. Cocoon, you may remember that movie. John Glenn, born on this date in history, one of the first astronauts. Screaming Jay Hawkins, the singer, and guitarist, singer Lonnie Mack, all born on this date in history. They have all left the building.
Hi, this is Jeff Foxworthy. It is now time for the birthday announcements. The following people are now officially older than dirt.
Mr. Barbra Streisand, actor James Brolin, 86 years old today. Martha Reeves of Martha and the Vandellas is 85. Entrepreneur politician Steve Forbes is 79. Entrepreneur Sir Richard Branson is 76.
I have dreamt of this moment since I was a kid. Honestly, nothing could prepare you for the view of Earth from space. I mean, the whole thing, it was just magical.
Space tourist entrepreneur Sir Richard Branson, 76 today. Country's Ricky Skaggs is 72. From In the Heat of the Night and In Living Color and That's So Raven, Anne-Marie Johnson is 66. Elizabeth McGovern from Ragtime and Ordinary People is 65. The drummer for the Red Hot Chili Peppers, Jack Irons, is 64. Pro wrestler Al Snow, who knows what everybody wants his head, if you know, you know, 63 today. Former talk show host Wendy Williams is 62. Vin Diesel, 59 today.
Ask any racer, any real racer. It don't matter if you win by an inch or a mile. Winning's winning.
From The Fast and the Furious, Vin Diesel, 59. From Veronica Mars, Heroes in the Good Place, Kristen Bell is 46. Mrs. Nick Jonas from Quantico, Priyanka Chopra, 44. From Gossip Girl, Chase Crawford is 41. And former WWE wrestler Mandy Rose is 36. Those just a few of the people celebrating the 18th day of July as their birthday. If this is your birthday...
Hi, we're the Four Freshmen, and we just want to say, Happy birthday to you!
Now we're going to hear from Howard Duff as Sam Spade detective going back 78 years following these important messages on Classic Radio Theater with Wyatt Cox.
The Crusade for Freedom is a crusade for your freedom and mine. The truth dollars people send the Crusade for Freedom help preserve our own freedom, even as they get the truth and hope to people behind the Iron Curtain. Truth dollars help finance Radio Free Europe and Radio Free Asia, the most effective weapons Western democracy has for countering lies and distortion. Send your contribution to the Crusade for Freedom, care of your local postmaster. That's Crusade for Freedom, care of your local postmaster.
Now on Classic Radio Theater with Wyatt Cox, Howard Duff in the adventures of Sam Spade detective going back 78 years, July 18th, 1948. This is the Missing Newshawk Caper.
The Adventures of Sam Spade, Detective, brought to you by Wild Root Cream Oil Hair Tonic, the non-alcoholic hair tonic that contains lanolin. Wild Root Cream Oil, again and again, the choice of men who put good grooming first.
Sam Spade Detective Agency.
Bernadine. Anything wrong? You sound almost human.
It's not Bernadine, Sam. It's me, Effie.
F!
But I'll tell Bernadine about your compliment. How are things?
Well, I've made out as best I could. I don't want you to think that I begrudged you a vacation. After all, you have worked hard. You did deserve it.
Sam Spade, is that all you have to say to me?
I'm not putting the blame on you. After all, it is a state law, so I can hardly accuse you of letting me down at a time when I needed you most.
Well, you might at least ask me if I had a good time.
I'm sorry if your conscience bothered you.
Oh, well, it didn't. I had a divine time, and I met all sorts of interesting people. Mostly men.
You don't say. What else?
Well, it was this desert ranch, you know, with a lot of buttes around.
You mentioned those.
No, Sam, no. They're the result of erosion.
Those outdoor types, they go to pieces.
Sam, are you pulling my leg?
Not over the phone, Effie, but stay where you are. I'll be right down to look at your snapshots, and when you have the time, I'll dictate my report on the Missing Newshawk Caper.
Dashiell Hammett, America's leading detective fiction writer and creator of Sam Spade, the hard-boiled private eye, and William Spear, radio's outstanding producer-director of mystery and crime drama, join their talents to make your hair stand on end with the adventures of Sam Spade. Presented by the makers of Wild Root Cream Oil for the hair. Wild Root Cream Oil. That's the famous name to remember, men, next time you buy hair tonic. And look what Wild Root Cream Oil does for you. It grooms your hair neatly and naturally. Wild Root Cream Oil also relieves dryness and removes loose, ugly dandruff. Yes, men, Wild Root Cream Oil is your shortcut to really handsome hair. So be smart. First chance you get Wild Root Cream Oil Hair Tonic. Again and again, the choice of men who put good grooming first. And now, with Howard Duff starring as Spade, Wild Root brings to the air the greatest private detective of them all in the adventures of Sam Spade.
Outside of Kanab on Virgin River.
Kanab, the Pearl of the West.
Uh-huh. And did I mention the buttes? Oh, well, they're very interesting.
The result of erosion.
Yes. And it's authentic, too. Fay Hamlin's ranch.
You, mean a working ranch?
Yes, you see, that way you get into the spirit.
Mm-hmm.
My job was to feed the chickens. And that's how I met him.
One of the buttes?
Oh, Sam, he's a very cultured gentleman.
Culture smulcher. What's he do for a living?
He cures stammering.
You don't say. What's his name?
Charlie Shank.
Charlie Shank?
He's the founder of the Shank Institute of Articulative Correction, which I should learn.
Articulative Correction. Where is this institute?
Oh, I have the address here. General Delivery, Butte, Montana.
Mm-hmm. You're sure you didn't help him break parole, Effie?
Oh, no. We just went on long walks together.
Where to?
Oh, different points of interest. Like Wolf Canyon.
Figures.
Uh-huh. He invited me on this camping trip. Honorable, of course. But I couldn't go on account of my sunburn. I had an awful... I've still got it, you see. And then he went back to Butte. He had to leave in such a hurry he couldn't even say goodbye.
Well.
It was a pity, too, because an old friend he hadn't seen in years came looking for him just a few minutes later.
With a warrant?
No, he was an attendant in a nearby hospital.
Mental?
Oh, yes, very intelligent. He read me some of his poetry. Maybe you've heard it. A loaf of bread... A jug of wine, and thou.
Wait a minute. Isn't that the Rubaiyat of Omer Khayyam? That was written by a guy named Fitzgerald.
Well, of course. That's his pen name.
Quite a penman.
Yes, but he's paid his debt to society. And the other time it was a bad beef.
Oh, naturally.
He told me all about it.
Sure.
He cried on my shoulder afterwards.
Sweetheart, when you make a mistake, it's a beaut.
Sam, nothing happened.
Well, I'm glad he cured you of stammering anyhow. Ready?
Oh, yeah. I've got a brand
Work,
new
you
notebook.
know. Life goes on.
I've got a brand new notebook, Sam. I'll just turn over a new leaf.
Not a bad idea, dear. Date July 18 to Mr. Alex M. Youngblood. Try that again. Mr. Alex M. Youngblood, P.O., Box 317, San Francisco, from Samuel Spade, license number 137-596. Dear Mr. Youngblood, I need a vacation myself.
You need Charlie Shank. You sound tired, Sam.
Fortunately, until I met you, my only experience with any of the men and women who make your newspaper run had been with one of your corner newsboys who shortchanged me 2 times within as many days. I have not read your rag since. But your name looked imposing, and so did the $300 check upon which you had written it. Per your instructions, promptly at 4 p.m. on the 15th inst., I munched through the litter of your city room toward a door marked A.M. Youngblood, publisher, managing editor, and city editor. I wondered if you were ambitious, frugal, or 3 men. I did not know that you had good taste until I saw the trim, 20-ish, and toothsome secretary in your outer office.
Hello. You're new here, aren't you?
Well, I'm not exactly here. I'm just here to see Mr. Youngblood.
Oh.
The name is Spade.
Samuel Spade?
Sam, except to my most intimate friends.
Well, my advice to you, Sam, is to beat a hasty retreat. He's in a foul mood.
Oh? Why? Is he blind or older than he feels? I refer, of course, to your spectacular charm, Miss, if I may call you Miss.
Please, this is neither the time nor the place. My name is Phyllis Watson, and my phone number is in the directory, if you're really interested.
I could be.
Thank you. And if a man answers, tell him you're my French teacher.
Oui.
You better go in now. If you're late to an appointment with him, you're through.
Do you have any more words of wisdom?
No, but I hope you can do something to improve his state of mind. He's been awful lately. Good luck, Sam.
Thank you, Phyllis Watson.
Come in. Now, 1 minute past 4. You must be Mr. Spade.
That's right.
You're almost late. Sit down, Spade. Cigar?
No, thanks.
Well, don't expect me to offer a drink. You aren't a drinker, I hope.
You don't listen to the radio, do you?
Well, you'll not drink in this office. Nothing here but a cooler filled with water from a clean, gurgling, laughing mountain stream.
You sound like a reformed drunk, Mr. Youngblood.
What's that? Well, it was a good many years ago. If you don't mind, I'll just paste up the weather report for my morning edition before we talk.
Oh, you do that too, huh?
Yes, obviously. And with good reasons. I remind myself that I was once a copy boy, and I find it a splendid way to, at least once each day, to lower myself to the level of the working man. There we are. Very hot in Phoenix, I see.
Mm-hmm. Just what do you want a detective for, Mr. Youngblood?
I was coming to that, Mr. Spade.
Sorry.
Now, well, first let me warn you that your assignment is a highly confidential one.
They all are.
In this case, a man's life may be at stake.
Mm-hmm.
The situation... My newspaper, at my order and under my guidance, has launched a campaign against crime. Not aimed at the petty criminal, but at the easy-living leeches at the controls of the rackets, the hoods in bankers' clothing, the mansion-house parasites who direct the pickpockets, the second-story men, the housebreakers, who gamble away $500,000 a year and pay income tax.
Don't go to pieces.
Of that amount.
Yes, I understand. You're after the boys on the safer side of the fences.
Nicely put, Spade, yes.
Thank you.
Well, the long and short of it is this. The author of the expose series, Ray McCully, my top crime reporter, has been missing for 2 days. I want you to find him.
What makes you think he's still alive?
Good heavens, Spade. Why must you suggest that he isn't?
Because if I were a mansion-housed parasite in danger of being unhoused by a newshawk, I'd see said newshawk standing in a cement block on the bottom of the bay.
I will accept that only when no stone has been left unturned. Every straw and every haystack has been searched. Every...
nook and cranny?
Yes.
Sounds as though you need at least one police force, Mr. Youngblood. Now, why don't you just...
No. Impossible. We've already had a brush with the police over the expose. I'll not be dictated to at this stage of the game. I started this investigation, and I'll finish it alone.
Well, it's a pretty big order, Mr. Youngblood, but times are tough. I'll see what I can do.
Good. I hereby turn over to you all the resources and power of this, my newspaper. When one of my reporters is in trouble or danger, sir, I will spend every penny of my fortune, if necessary, to deliver aid and succor to his side.
You then gave me Ray McCully's expose stories to date. I saw why you, his family and friends, and his creditors could have been worried about him. They were hot. One followed a stolen car from the time of the heist through the alteration of the body color, tire brands, license number, motor serial number to the time it was shoved onto a used car lot. They named names all the way through. And another did the same to the firm of Otter, Badger, and Mole, furriers, and alleged manufacturers of coats from clouted pelts. Ray McCully had dropped out of sight right after that story had been published. So I left your office hoping that I'd reach the address of Otter, Badger, and Mole before closing time. I did. The plushy showroom was occupied by a dozen attractive fur-bearing models, female, but wax. The live models, male, were wearing padded shoulders, pointed shoes, and coats tailored for underarm artillery. They would have looked more natural at Madame Tussaud's waxworks, Bertram the burglar section.
Hey, what'll it be? Something for the little woman?
Where do I find Mr. Otter?
Are you the lawyer?
Leo sent me.
He's in his office. Come on.
Oh, wait a minute. Don't crowd me.
You say you want to see the boss?
On business. Stop nudging me with a rod.
In there, hey, move.
Okay.
Hey, boss.
Yes, Woody?
Here's Joe here to see you. Leo sent him.
Well, nudge him in, Woody.
No nudging, Woody.
Well. So Leo's sending a man to see me. I wonder why.
If you'll comb this character here out of my hair, I'll try and tell you.
Sit down, Woody.
Thanks.
You're new in town.
Yeah, that's why Leo sent me. A local muckraker named Ray McCully interviewed you. He also interviewed Leo, but it didn't get printed yet. Leo wants to find him.
So do I. How can I help?
Well, he walked out of here, went to his hotel, wrote the story, and mailed it in. That's the last anybody's seen of him. Leo was just sort of hoping that you'd already taken care of him.
Not yet.
That's all I wanted to know. Thanks.
Just a moment.
Yeah?
Leo sending you out alone?
Why not?
That's a tough boy, that McCully. He's got plenty of protection. That's what you need.
What kind of protection?
Go along with him, Woody.
Who, me?
You're Woody, aren't you?
Now, look, Mr. Otter, I don't want to look a gift horse in the mouth, but the way I see it, this is a lone wolf type caper.
Hey, what's the matter, hey? You think I'm too good for you?
Well, Woody, I wouldn't say that.
Good. It's settled then. Take care of him, Woody, and don't mix it up with any of Leo's boys. If he's out to get that rat McCully, he's our friend.
I was beginning to wonder who Leo was. I'd grabbed the name off a calendar on the wall, Leo's Van and Storage. I didn't know whether he was the Leo Mr. Otter didn't like, and I hoped I wouldn't find out. The best way I could think to keep from finding out was to shake Woody. On the way uptown, I walked him past 4 police stations. Crossing Market Street, I pushed him straight into the arms of a traffic cop who begged his pardon and let me off with a warning. At the Blue Bottle Bar and Grill, I gave Joe, the bartender, the Mickey Finn sign, but Woody liked it. He ordered another. Then he said he knew a place on Columbus where the drinks were even better. It was called Leo's Place. I wondered if that meant anything.
Hey, oh, hey.
Who, me, huh?
I want your drink. Don't you like this joint?
Yeah, sure, it's fine. We're not getting anywhere, though.
You really take your work serious. Me, when I go gun for somebody, I go where I'm least likely to succeed. You live longer.
Yeah. Woody, what do you know about this guy, McCully?
You hear the boss. He says he's a rat.
Yeah, but he said he's got plenty of protection. Who's furnishing it?
Well, you see, there's the... Boy, oh, boy. Look at what just walked in.
I looked. What I saw was not disappointing. She was wearing a skin-tight black satin with a plunging neckline and the new look only in places where it didn't matter. But she still looked enough like your secretary, Phyllis Watson, to be out of place in Leo's place. She didn't stay there long. She made a beeline through the kitchen to the rear exit. I made a beeline right after her. Woody was breathing down my neck as I started up the rickety outside stairway at the back of the building. I stopped the landing and turned around to face him. See you later, Woody. I didn't wait to see if he made it all the way to the bottom of the stairs. I was more interested in what was going on at the top. A door had opened, and Phyllis stepped inside. The man who let her in looked like Ray McCully.
Who are you?
The name is Spade.
I don't know that name.
Your boss hired me to find you.
Private Dick?
Yeah. Can I talk to you for a minute?
Sure. Put your hands behind your neck and walk up slow.
Okay.
All right. Go inside.
What's the matter? You're not acting glad to see me.
This the guy, Phyllis?
Yes. Alex hired him this afternoon.
There, you see. Now, what do you want me to tell Youngblood?
You're not going to tell anybody anything. Oh.
It caught me right behind the ear. The last thing I saw was that plunging neckline as Phyllis rushed forward. I didn't know whether she was rushing to my rescue or to get in a few licks of her own. 5 seconds later, I didn't care. As the design on the linoleum slammed up at me, I had just time to wonder why, of all the people who were looking for Ray McCully, I had to find him. Then I was out. Boing. Maced for my pains.
The makers of Wild Root Cream Oil are presenting the weekly Sunday adventure of Dashiell Hammett's famous private detective, Sam Spade. If you want the well-groomed look that helps you get ahead, socially and on the job, listen. Recently, thousands of people from coast to coast who bought Wild Root Cream Oil for the first time were asked, how does Wild Root Cream Oil compare with the hair tonic you previously used? Better than 4 out of 5 who replied said they preferred Wild Root Cream Oil. And no wonder. Wild Root Cream Oil grooms the hair neatly and naturally, relieves annoying dryness, and removes loose dandruff. What's more, non-alcoholic Wild Root Cream Oil is the only leading hair tonic that contains soothing lanolin. So ask for Wild Root Cream Oil Hair Tonic. Again and again, the choice of men who put good grooming first. By the way, smart girls use Wild Root Cream Oil, too. And mothers say it's grand for training children's hair. And now, back to the Missing Newshawk Caper. Tonight's adventure with Sam Spade.
I was lying on the floor in a room with nothing in it but a sink, an army cot, a square of dirty linoleum, and a body. I staggered to my feet, ran some cold water over my head, and took a closer look. It was Ray McCully. He was a very dead crusading reporter. He'd been stabbed clean through with a long-bladed kitchen knife. It set on the handle, property of Leo's place. I went through his pockets. In his wallet, a press card, a police card, union card, and 10 genuine, crisp, new $1,000 bills. That gave me a line on the killer. He was crazy. So was I. I left it on him, too. Folded up in his vest pocket, I found 2 newspaper clippings, one from the Chronicle and one from your paper. Both weather reports for the same date. It was very hot in Phoenix, according to both papers. But according to your weather report, the temperature in Needles, California was 135 degrees. That needled me. So did the slip of paper I found on his shoe. The number 9 and a date had been stamped on it with a rubber stamp. The date was the same as that of the weather reports. I turned it over. It said Ruthie's Booth, Manson Bowling Alley.
Don't tell me, let me guess. You're the cigar type, Coronas or Panatellas?
Thanks, I'm just shopping.
I got a nice line of notions.
So have I.
No, I mean the dolls, the Hollywood dolls. You know, for the bed, only $1 plus tax.
Very reasonable.
Say, what's on your mind?
Leo sent me.
Oh. Are you going to collect the slips hereafter?
Well, not tonight. You see, I'm sort of a troubleshooter. Leo's checking up on some of the numbers that didn't come out right.
Listen, I'll tell him to his face I don't want any part of those wrong numbers. They're scary.
Nuts. Who bought this one?
Let me see. Oh, last Thursday. Oh, number 9. How can I forget? He put $500. And honest, if he's been around once, he's been around 100 times to see if it paid off. Did it?
What's his name?
Mr. Spinelli. He buys a slip every day. And if you ask me, he's learned a system. Because he's been winning, you know. Dimes and then $1 and then $5. And then when he come in with 500 on number 9 until he dropped dead, did it win?
Where does he live?
It did. Wait, I'll look on the sheet. Hey, somebody else was in just this afternoon.
Give me that address. Hurry up, will you?
Well, it's right around the corner on Manson, 810. Say, maybe that's his system, 8 and 1. Don't that add up to 9? Hey, what's the matter? Where are you going in such a rush?
Please, come back later. Tomorrow. Next week.
Are you Mrs. Spinelli?
Yes, please. I had so much trouble.
Is your husband home?
Oh, my poor man. They take him away. He's dead.
Oh, I'm sorry. How did it happen?
Who are you?
I'm a detective. Maybe I can help you. May I come in?
All right. Come on.
It took quite a while to gain her confidence, and after that, it took still quite a while to piece together the grief-stricken grumble of words that poured out of her. When I got it down in the form of a statement, I asked her to read it over. Item: statement by Mrs. Arturo Spinelli.
All the time he played those numbers. I told him they're just a bunch of gangsters. They don't let you win. Then he met this man McCully, a writer for the newspaper. My husband says this man shows him how to win. He wins and wins. Then he goes to bank and takes out all our savings. I begged him not to do it. But no, he was greedy. And this McCully poisoned his mind. Sure, he won. He brought the money home in his hand. $10,000. I don't want it. I'm scared. I took it while he was sleeping with wine and gave it to the men. I tell him all I want is the 500. He tried to tell me we do good. We help catch the big gangsters. I say we don't want to do so good we get murdered in our beds. So he says, okay. But if I change mine, here is address. I don't change my mind. Because already my husband, he is dead. Has home. Stabbed. No, I don't change my mind.
She signed it, and I left her alone with her grief. I wasn't working for you anymore, Mr. Youngblood. You hired me to find you a reporter, and I had. And I wished I hadn't. The rest of it I did for myself. You weren't in your office when I got there, but Phyllis was. I found her behind the city desk in the act of dropping tomorrow morning's weather report into the slot. I grabbed it out of her hand.
What? Oh, it's you.
Where's your boss?
At home, I guess.
We'll talk in his office. Come on.
Sam, I can explain how I happened
You're going to
be...
explain plenty before I'm finished with you. Sit down.
Oh, you... I don't have to be so rough. What's the matter with you?
Plenty. I'm stupid. I was stupid to take this job, and I was stupid to play it cagey with you. I should have beaten the story out of you before the trouble started. It's a little late in the day now, but not too late to send you up for McCully's murder.
Oh, you're insane. Ray McCully was... I'm the only one who ever tried to help
And
him.
I'm the only one who can place you in that room, not 10 minutes before the murder.
I told you I can explain
Stop trying to save your own skin. Spinelli was only one of 500,000 poor dumb yucks that lose their nickels and dimes and dollars every day in the policy racket. Only he had the bad luck to win. There won't be any more lucky dead people like him if I have to make a patsy out of you to stop it.
It won't stop it. Nothing will. Ray talked big and brave like you. Now he's dead.
Yeah, with $10,000 dirty money in his wallet.
I won't let you say things like that. Ray was an honest reporter, too honest. He thought Youngblood meant what he said about that cleanup campaign.
Yeah, he did. He wanted to run this town by himself, clean up his competition.
When Ray started collecting material on the numbers racket, he still thought Youngblood was on the level. But that was before he stumbled onto the thing about the weather reports.
Yeah, that was a new one. The old Dutch Schultz mob used to add up the stock market quotations. If they cheated, they knew their customers weren't good enough at arithmetic to prove it. But who knows how hot it is in Phoenix unless they live there?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Listen. That's how the number game works, sweetheart. The suckers pick a number from 1 to 10, see? The operators tally up the slips, and the least popular for that day has to win. The weather report doesn't have to pass through the copy desk, and with Youngblood pasting it up with a few strategic corrections, it was easy to make their winners look as if they were on the level.
Oh.
But, of course, you had no way of knowing that. You only watched them do it day after day.
You know, I couldn't understand why he did those things. It seemed silly falsifying a weather report, but it didn't seem as if it could do any harm.
What did you meet McCully for? To get your cut of the 10 grand Spinelli was killed for?
How dare you? I went there to warn him about you.
Who killed him?
I don't know.
You're lying.
All right, I'm lying. But I can prove that Ray was on the level. I've got the proof right here. The whole story he wrote on the numbers racket, even naming Youngblood as the head of it, his own publisher. I went there to get it. I was going to take it to another newspaper.
Why didn't you?
I can't tell you that.
You don't have to. Mrs. Spinelli was confused, grief-crazed. She had to put the blame on somebody, and when she did, she got her revenge the only way she thought she could. She may have been right about that, but she killed the wrong man.
Why didn't you tell me you knew who killed Ray?
I wanted to give you a chance to tell me yourself. I'm glad you didn't. And that, Mr. Youngblood, is the crop. I'm sure you appreciate the fact that I gave the double scoop to your paper. Like Mrs. Spinelli, I have my own ideas of vengeance. Besides, it may up your circulation a little, and you can certainly use a little extra money for your defense. By the way, who's Leo? Period, end of report.
But, Sam.
Yes, Evie.
I thought Mrs. Spinelli killed Ray McCully.
The vacation helped. You're absolutely correct. Mrs. Spinelli killed Mr. McCully, if you'll pardon the expression.
Well, why did she kill her husband?
I was wrong. The vacation didn't help.
You mean she didn't?
She killed McCully to avenge the murder of her husband.
You mean Mr. McCully killed Mr. Spinelli?
Effie, stop. I'll go mad.
Oh, you need a vacation, Sam.
Look, type that up. The clatter of the keys may stimulate you to further cerebral activity.
I beg your pardon, Sam?
Brain work. Now, shoot.
Oh, brain work. Oh, well, you know best.
Tonight, men, or first thing tomorrow, get Wild Root Cream Oil and see what wonders it does for your hair. Notice how easy it is to apply. Notice what a neat, natural job it does of grooming your hair. Notice, too, how effectively Wild Root Cream Oil relieves annoying dryness and removes loose, ugly dandruff. No getting around it. Once you try it, you'll never be without it. So tonight, or first thing tomorrow, call at your drug or toilet goods counter for Wild Root Cream Oil. Get the big economy bottle and the handy new tube that's easy to pack when you travel. Also, ask your barber for a professional application of Wild Root Cream Oil Hair Tonic. Again and again, the choice of men who put good grooming first.
Sam. And you were absolutely right. The typing cleared my mind. It's all clear now except for one thing.
Well, let's clear that up right away.
Why did Mrs. Spinelli kill her husband?
She did not kill her husband.
Oh, I'm sorry. I meant, why did Mr. McCully kill Mr. Spinelli?
Kelly did not kill Spinelli.
Who's Kelly?
McCully.
McCully's real name was Kelly?
Now, let's start all over again. Disregard everything we said up until now. Make your mind a complete blank.
All right, Sam.
In the first place, McCully did not kill Spinelli.
That's what I said. It was his wife, wasn't it? Now, wasn't it, Sam? Oh, stop teasing me. Sam, why do you look at me like that?
Effie, Mr. Spinelli was killed by one of the policy racket hoods to get back the $10,000 he won on the numbers game.
Then how did the money get into Kelly's pocket?
McCully's.
Why do you insist on using his alias, Sam?
Effie, that was a tip of the tongue. I mean, look, Mrs. Spinelli took it to him because she was afraid her husband might be killed for
Then
it.
why didn't they take the money when they killed him?
Because Mrs. Spinelli had already taken it.
Then she did kill him.
Go home, Effie!
All right, Sam. I'm sorry I'm so irritable to you, but I thought it's... Well, it's been so long since I've been here, you know, Sam,
Angel, you're just tired. Vacations have a habit of doing that to you. After a week or two in the office, you'll be all rested up again. Now, take it easy.
You act as though you thought my mind were affected.
Come here.
Sam, now don't, my sunburn. Oh, it hurts.
It's nice to have you back. You look good, too. All tanned and healthy. It's great.
I think my nose is peeling.
Well, don't pick at it.
I won't. Good night, Sam.
Good night, sweetheart.
The Adventures of Sam Spade, Dashiell Hammett's famous private detective, are produced and directed by William Spear. Sam Spade is played by Howard Duff. Lorene Tuttle is Effie. The Adventures of Sam Spade are written for radio by Bob Tallman and Gil Dowd, with musical direction by Lud Gluskin. Gil Dowd directed tonight's broadcast in William Spear's absence. Join us again next Sunday for another adventure with Sam Spade. Brought to you by Wild Root Cream Oil. Again and again, the choice of men who put good grooming first. This is Dick Joy reminding you to...
Get Wild Root Cream Oil, Charlie. It keeps your hair in trim. You see, it's non-alcoholic, Charlie. It's made with soothing lanolin. You better get Wild Root Cream Oil, Charlie. Start using it today. You'll find that you will have a tough time, Charlie, keeping all the gals away.
Hiya, Baldy.
Get Wild Root right away.
This is CBS, the Columbia Broadcasting System.
And that's from 78 years ago, July 18th, 1948, Sam Spade Detective on Classic Radio Theater with Wyatt Cox. Up next, Charles Boyer in Presenting Charles Boyer.
You can help children, old folks, the sick, and the aged. You can help destroy juvenile delinquency. You can make your town a healthier place in which to live. You can do all this with just one gift, a contribution to your community chest. 4 out of 10 families in community chest areas benefit directly from the services you help to support. The other families benefit indirectly by better community living conditions. So make your town a better place to live. Give generously to your community chest.
Now on Classic Radio Theater with Wyatt Cox, we go back 76 years to a summer series starring Charles Boyer, creatively entitled Presenting Charles Boyer, where he plays Mishel.
Presenting Charles Boyer.
Passé ça me
Hello, my dear. Bonsoir.
Bonsoir, Michel. La da da dee 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 dee
The National Broadcasting Company takes pleasure in presenting a new series starring Charles Boyer as Mishel. And who is Mishel? The Baron de Montrichard de Frontenac? Paul de Lespinasse? Francois Cloisonné? Well, he could be any of these.
and has been all. For he belongs to that royal line of adventurers whose titles are stitched on the fabric of their own imaginations, but who'd willingly give up any title for a moment of romance or a spot of cash. Look at him now, walking into Emil's bistro. He has important things on his mind, namely Bart Conway, the gentleman who buys his stories.
Oh, Emil. Emil, come here.
Mishel, it's about time you showed up. There's the little matter of 75.
Oh, yes, of course. I've been out of the city, Emil. Emil, this is Mr. Conway, the famous American writer. I've told him about your place. This is the Emil I was telling you about, Mr. Conway.
Emil? Oh, yes, Emil. How do you do, Emil?
Yes, now about... A brandy for my friend, and a brandy for me, if you please.
There is the matter of 75...
Mishel is my guest, Emil. Here, 2 brandies.
Thank you, at once.
Mr. Conway, how lucky for you that we've met again. I congratulate you.
Nice of you, Mishel. Why?
Because of a mink.
A what?
A mink is a mammal, and so is a lady.
And I suppose that whenever the twain shall meet, there's a story.
Exactly. That is, when something else has been added.
$200, for instance.
Oh, you know, when a mink is involved, it should be much higher. However, it started at the Theatre des Champs-Élysées.
$200.
Through a friend of mine connected with the management, I was given a complimentary ticket to the new Giraudoux play.
Oh?
All I had to do was circulate through the lobby and express my enthusiasm. It was near curtain time. I had stopped by the hat check stand to light up a cigarette when suddenly a lady approached me. Oh, a vision of beauty and delight. For the first time, the evening held a promise.
Please, monsieur, would you check this for me?
Why, mademoiselle, I shall be delighted to do anything for you.
Curtain!
There is time, mademoiselle. I'll be just a moment.
I'll see you after the show. Don't forget that.
Here is your stub, mademoiselle. Well, where is she? There you have it, Mr. Conway. That is, I had it. A stab for a magnificent mink coat, and an eye out for the beautiful lady that came with it. Well, during each intermission, I tried to find her in the crowd, but to no avail. When the final curtain fell, I retrieved the mink with my ticket and stood slightly baffled and quite solitary in the lobby when another stranger approached me.
You're wasting your time, mister.
Huh? I beg your pardon?
She ain't coming back.
She isn't.
No, I know how you feel, but I hate being stood up to.
Well, how do you know she isn't coming back?
Well, I got a hunch about dames, you know. She looked scared.
Oh.
No offense to you, mister, you know, but the way she threw that squirrel at you and run off, well, right away I knew something was wrong. That's why I come back.
Come back? From where?
From where I took her.
Oh, so you know the lady?
Well, no, I just took her in my cab.
Oh, I see.
And don't ask me how I come to be driving a cab in Paris.
I hadn't intended to.
You see, after the war, I wanted to see Paris, so I got me a jalopy, and I am still seeing it. Hey, you have no idea how much there's doing around this town.
Now, look.
Can I take you somewhere?
Now, wait. You started to tell me about the lady.
I did? Tell you what?
Well, you said you took her someplace.
Well, I brought her and I took her. Hey, it's none of my business, but did you have a fight or something?
Well, you know, it's rather hard to fight with somebody you don't know.
You don't know Anita?
Never saw her before. Or since.
Well, now, how do you like that? Say, my name is Joe Mudd, and no joke.
I am Mishel.
Well, I'm glad to meet you, Mishel. And what are you going to do with that squirrel?
This squirrel is mink.
Oh, well, that costs dough, don't it?
Mink does not grow on squirrels.
Well, I wouldn't know. You see, I don't know any minks. And you don't know the dame.
No, but I have her coat.
Yeah, that's right. Say, let me drive you home in my hack, eh? And then we can drop off someplace for a nightcap, you know, kind of talk this thing over.
Talk what over?
Well, about this mink. Now, personally, I like raccoon. What's with mink that makes it so classy? So like I told you, Mitch, I picked her up on the Rue Royale, see, and I dumped her off on the Rue de la Paix. And she didn't say nothing to me, and I didn't say nothing to her, so that's just what I know. Nothing. That's why I went back to the theater to find out something.
Well, then I'd have to search all Paris to find her.
Well, what do you want to find her for? You got the coat? Or maybe it's us that got it, huh?
I have a fatal weakness, Joseph.
Yeah?
Yeah. I prefer a live lady to a dead mink.
Did you ever hear the one about a bird in the hand?
Since when is a mink a bird, Joe? A mink is a mammal.
And so is a lady.
And so is a lady. You are absolutely right.
Only she is live, eh? Well, I don't need the Eiffel Tower to fall on me, kid. Say, I'll have another beer if you don't mind.
Not at all. I'll have another Calvados.
Yeah, okay. Hey, waiter. Will you draw 1 Bubbles and 1 Applejack?
Right.
Now, where was we on this deal, Mickey?
Let's see. I have a mink coat, mine is a lady. Now, I've known ladies to go to great lengths to get a mink coat, but I've never, in all my extensive experience, known one to throw a mink away.
Mm-hmm.
Especially such a splendid specimen as this one.
Well, all right. Why did she?
That is the proper question, Joe. But I would put it this way. Why didn't she come back?
Well, I'll tell you, she was scared. You see, I saw her face, and she scooted away as fast as she could when I left her off at the corner.
Your drinks, gentlemen. 25 francs, please. I said that would be 25 francs. Excuse me, the bill is 25 francs.
Joe.
Yeah?
My apologies.
For what?
Gentlemen, which one of you is paying for the drink?
No, sir, please. My friend here is my guest. But, Joseph, I found that I have misplaced my wallet.
Yeah, you just found that out, huh? Okay. Here you are, waiter.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
Hey, you know something, Mitch? You don't look to me like the kind of a guy who forgets his wallet. You broke?
Well, at the moment, a little bent, my good Joseph. But I don't know why. I feel prosperity bristling in this fur. Wherever there is mink, there is money. Besides, she was beautiful. I must find this girl. Tell me, have you 100 francs to spare?
Well, hey, I almost lost that much in fares just sitting here. Not that I don't like the company, mind you.
Oh, well, thank you, Joseph.
Don't mention it.
If you don't mind, I would like to mention the matter of the 100 francs.
Yeah, you want me to loan you some dough, huh?
No, let's call it an investment.
In what, for instance?
You know, a discreet advertisement placed in tomorrow morning's papers might bring some surprising results.
Oh, yeah. You mean you're going to sell the coat?
The decision will rest with a response to my advertisement. If the owner applies and gratefully provides a reward, well, that is one possibility. I have thus discharged my duty as a citizen. However, having done so, should a prospective purchaser be interested, that, my dear Joseph, would be even more profitable.
Well, I'll go for that second one. What are you going to put in the ad?
Now, let's see. The label in the coat says, styled by Jean-Paul. So we shall say, beautiful mink coat. Styled by Jean-Paul. Available. Excellent condition. Must dispose at once. Address, 239, Rue de l'Odéon, apartment 6. That, I think, should bring quick results.
Captain.
Yes, Victor?
We answered the advertisement as you directed and found the fur coat. Here it is.
Good. Very good, Victor.
And we have caught an even bigger prize. I believe we have the ringleader of the organization himself.
Excellent. You shall have a promotion. Send him in.
Henry, send him in.
Oh, good morning, Captain.
Mishel. Well. You may go, Victor.
Yes, Captain.
Sit down, Mishel.
Oh, thank you, sir.
This is too good to be true.
No, I hate to disappoint you, Captain. But whatever you are thinking, it is false.
You have always been, shall we say, so discreet, Mishel.
Very kind of you. I hope I always shall be.
But even the best of us can miscalculate, isn't that right?
Are you speaking about yourself, Captain?
I can understand why you would be engaged in such a profitable operation as selling stolen furs.
Oh.
But advertising it in the papers, Mishel, that is not like you.
In that case, you will believe me when I tell you what happened.
I shall tell you. 18 months ago, an entire warehouse full of valuable furs was ransacked. Since then, these skins have been turning up in many places, made up into expensive coats and bearing half a dozen different labels. One of them is styled by Jean-Paul.
Fine. That explains everything to me. Thank you very much. Goodbye, Captain.
Where are you going?
Well, to find a lady, of course.
What lady?
The lady who gave me the coat.
With you, Mishel, there is always a woman.
Well, she left me holding it in the lobby of a theater and vanished.
Someone you knew well?
No, on the contrary. I didn't know her at all.
Yet she gave you this valuable coat and then disappeared?
That's right. Now, do you wonder why I'm so interested in her?
You're not half as interested in her as we are. Mishel, do you realize how deeply you're involved in this affair?
I'm not involved at all. You've got the coat.
And I also have got you. But I want this lady even more. I might even be willing to pay...
Reward? How much?
That depends on how useful she is to us. You bring me this lady of yours within 48 hours.
48 hours, Captain.
If you produce her, then we can discuss the matter of reward. If not, there are 48 months for you, Mishel.
48 months? 4 years of my life in the hands of a beautiful lady that I have never met. So you see, Mr. Conway, I was a victim of my innocence. I had to find a girl. I had to start from nowhere to find someone who could be anywhere. Well, on my way back to my apartment, I could not make up my mind which loss I regretted the most, the mink or the lady. As I opened my door, I was intercepted by a strange man in my apartment.
Yes? What do you want?
What do I want? Well, this is my... Well, this is apartment 6, isn't it?
Yes. What do you want?
Oh, well, I noticed an advertisement in the paper this morning, and, I understand you have a fur coat for sale.
What do you want with a fur coat?
Well, I thought I might buy it. May I see it?
Sorry, it's sold.
Imagine that, Mr. Conway. Insult added to injury. My own door slammed in my face. Well, I returned to the street in order to prepare my strategy. I noticed Joe's taxi standing by the curb. Joe was not inside, but luckily, he had left his cap on the front seat. I quickly put it on, pulled it down as low as I could, just as the strange man I had left in my apartment came out with a friend.
Driver, you free?
Yes?
Good. Come on, Thomas, get in.
Where to, gentlemen?
Place Pigalle, driver.
No. Go to Boulevard Saint-Germain, 1672.
Oh, so that's it, Carl. You want to see Dolores.
Dolores. Well, at last, a clue to the missing lady, Mr. Conway. So as soon as they got out, I parked across the street and waited and waited. It was dark when Thomas came out with her. The first thing I noticed was that she was wearing another magnificent mink coat. Before I had a chance to swing my cab around, she stepped into a taxi waiting in front of her door, so all I could do was follow her to her destination. Then I drove swiftly back to my own apartment. Oh, Joseph! Oh, I was afraid of something like this. Here, now, let me get that gag out of your mouth. And don't bite me.
Before I knew it. See, I come up to see you, and you ain't here, so I'm sticking around. See, and then these guys, they come busting in, they get sore at me because they think that I'm
please,
you.
Hold still while I untie you.
When I can't produce the coat, they give me the business. But I didn't talk, see? I played dumb, see? I played it so close to the vest, I lost the pot.
You lost what?
Then I get worried. I say to myself, Joe, what do you know about this character, this Mitchell? You meet him and a mink, both at the same time, and you invest 100 francs. Now, where are they? Fit or gone? Yeah, I'm glad you came back, Mitch.
Joe, I think our worries are over. I found the girl.
Well, happy day. Why don't you tell me at the first place?
Didn't give me a chance. I've got to go out again right away. As soon as I dress. First, my evening clothes.
Well, tell me, what happened? Where's the mink?
Then my cufflinks. Here they are. What did you say, Joe?
The mink. Did you give it back to her?
No, I gave it to the police.
No, holy smoke, the cops? Well, then no wonder you're in a hurry. But what are you dressing up for?
I'll tell you everything on the way to the Café Poulenc. Let's hope she hasn't gone before we get there. Will you drive me, Joe?
Well, sure. I got an investment to protect. Hey, you know, Mitchell, there's just one thing that I got more respect for than gold, and that's brass. And, brother, you got plenty of that. Yeah, Mitchell, Cafe Poulenc. How'd you like the ride?
I'll let you know when I get my breath back.
Say, now that you found this girl, you're going to turn her over to the police right away?
It is the only way I can keep out of jail myself. Besides, there is the little matter of a reward.
Aha, yeah, that's for me. Want me to stick around with the camp?
First, let's see if she's still here. Come on.
Hey, this is a pretty classy joint, Mitch. This dame must be playing for high stakes.
Well, of course. Why do you think the police want her so badly? She may be one of the most important links in... There. There she is, Joe.
Where?
Over at that table in the corner, with her back to us. See? Where the coat is draped over the chair.
Yeah, hey, she looks good from the back.
Yes, and that's the mink I saw coming out of the apartment.
With her inside of it, I hope. Well, good luck, kid. I'll be seeing you.
All right. Hey, wait. Joe.
What?
Come back here.
All right.
Look at her.
Why, what's the matter with her?
Oh, nothing's the matter with her. Except she's not the lady I'm looking for.
She should never have turned around.
The wrong girl.
Oh, brother, yeah. Well, goodbye, 100 francs, and goodbye, Mitchell. And what do you have, a cake with a file in it or a carton of cigarettes?
No. Just a moment, Joseph.
Now, what do we do?
Just a moment. I'm going over to that table. I want to talk to her.
Well, what for? That dame won't do you any good.
One dame is just as good as another when she's mixed up with stolen furs. And believe me, I won't let this one run away.
Oh, I get you, kid. Well, you gotta take over from here. Good hunting. Hope you catch another mink.
Here you are. Let me check your coat for you.
I beg your pardon.
Oh, I'm so sorry. You're not the lady I thought you were.
That's quite all right.
Well, I would say it's more than just all right. You are much more beautiful.
Well, thank you.
Are you expecting someone, mademoiselle?
No. Well, that is, my friend had to leave. He'll be back.
Not too soon, I hope.
Why?
Well, one man's absence is another man's opportunity. Do you mind my joining you for a moment?
You have already, haven't you?
Well, in that case, my name is Mishel.
I am Dolores.
Well, now that we are properly introduced, good evening, Dolores.
Good evening, Michel.
Are you sure you don't want me to check your coat?
Oh, don't bother. It isn't necessary.
It's a very attractive mink.
Yes, it is, isn't it? Well, after all, it was styled by Jean-Paul.
But of course, a coat is only as beautiful as the woman who wears it.
Oh, any woman looks beautiful in a Jean-Paul coat.
If she can afford it, of course.
Well, are you thinking of buying a fur coat for someone?
You know, it's strange that you should mention that. I have been thinking about a mink coat. But now, of course, I have something else on my mind.
Oh?
Tell me, are you especially fond of the Café Poulenc?
Oh, it's rather nice. Why do you ask?
Well, it's not much of an orchestra for dancing. Now, I know a little place called the Figaro in the Montmartre district. Something quite different. Shall we go? So glad you came to the Figaro with me, Dolores.
I'm very glad, too.
Dancing solves a great many problems, doesn't it?
Well, it does bring people together.
Yes. It makes friends out of strangers so quickly.
Let's sit down for a minute. No, now I understand your enthusiasm for this place, Michel. It is much gayer here.
Oh, I'm glad you like it. Oh, I'm sorry. We forgot to check your coat again.
It's just as well. It's rather chilly.
Oh? Oh, I hadn't noticed it.
Were you really looking for someone else at the Café Poulenc?
At first, yes. But once I saw you, I changed my plans completely.
Michel, well, you've been very nice to me, and I've had a wonderful, wonderful evening. I want to be completely honest with you now. I'm not what you think I am.
Oh? And what do you think I thought you were?
Well, a girl with a mink coat in an expensive cafe.
Something the matter with that?
I don't want to pretend any longer. This coat isn't mine.
Oh, you mean you borrowed it?
No, it isn't that. You see, well, it's my job.
Then you were not pretending.
I mean, I'm kind of a model. I'm employed to wear coats like this to places like the Café Poulenc.
So that's why you haven't checked it.
That's right. I have to keep it with me so people can see it. Then if they admire the coat...
As I did.
And ask for information...
As I did.
Yes. Then I tell them about Jean-Paul.
Well, what about Jean-Paul?
Oh, Jean-Paul isn't any ordinary furrier. It's a personalized service, and they make the coats up only on special order. Oh, but you're not really interested in that. I only told you so you wouldn't misunderstand.
Well, I'm not so sure I understand now.
Well, what do you mean?
Well, this Jean-Paul.
Oh, that's only a trade name. It's really Carl and Thomas.
Yes, but how long have you been working for them?
About 6 months. They've been very nice to me, and I'm grateful to them. You'll never know how much I needed this job.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that, Dolores.
Why?
You're grateful for helping to sell stolen furs.
Stolen furs?
Surely you must have known that's what they are.
Are you the police?
Fortunately for you, no. But the police are looking for those employers of yours. And for you. Oh, my dear. I'm sorry.
Oh, but
please.
I didn't know. Oh, it's all right.
No, it's not all right now. It's not all right at all. It's much worse. You wouldn't have told me all this if you knew what you were doing.
Mishel, if what you say is true...
Oh, it's true. You'll find out only too soon.
Well, then I'll just have to stop.
And run away?
Well, quit.
You can't quit.
Why can't I quit?
Well, I think another girl tried to do that. Only last night, she threw a mink coat at me and ran away. And then this morning, I read a little item in the paper about a young woman found in the river Seine. No. I have no way of knowing that it was the same girl, but it could have been. She, too, worked for this Jean-Paul. She must have known too much. And you, Dolores, know too much, too.
But
you
I
know
told
Jean-Paul really is.
Well, then I'll have to tell the police.
And if they believe you, what then? If the police don't catch up with this Carl and Thomas, you're really in danger for your life. But if you don't tell the police now and try to explain to them later, it will be hard to convince them that you were innocent. And even if you got a small jail sentence, I imagine it would be very difficult for you to get another job.
You mean I can't run away and I can't give myself up? Michel, there must be something I can do.
Well, perhaps one way. Dolores, would you let me have your fur coat?
Oh, yes, please take it. I don't want it now.
Then you do believe what I've told you. Why?
I started believing you, Michel, when you stopped making love to me.
Now, darling, if you say many more things like that, I shall begin again. Now, before that happens, come with me, quickly.
Where to, Mitchell?
Your apartment, please, Joe.
Oh, hey, look, my joint's a mess. The bed ain't even made.
And Joseph, I'll need an advance of another 100 francs. I want to take out an advertisement.
You want to go to the pokey again?
That's exactly what I don't want to do. Now, Joe, this time I will have to use your address. Dolores' employers will undoubtedly be visiting her apartment, so she'll go to a hotel for tonight. And you, Joe, can stay at my place.
I can hear the wheels working in your head all the way up here.
No, that's your rear axle, Joseph. Needs oiling. Hello? Oh, yes, Joe? You're at the corner. Good. No, just be patient. When you see them, keep out of sight. Follow them up and stay outside. You'll know when I need you. They're here now. Goodbye. Well, good morning. Oh, the police.
So it's you again, Michel.
But, gentlemen, I did not expect you so early. Would you mind taking a walk around the block and come back in, say, 15 minutes?
Did you expect to get away with the same trick twice?
On the contrary, I wanted you to come, but not now. Please.
The advertisement ringed in pencil was delivered at headquarters.
According to plan. Only your timing is wrong.
You will have to come with us, monsieur.
Look, I'll do anything you want. Later. But now, step inside, quickly.
Well, what is it?
Oh, now, look, officers. Here's the fur coat. It's yours. Take it with you and go into the other room. Give me just a few minutes, please.
I suggest you teach the prefect such games. We have no time for them now. Come on, peaceably.
There they are. Now, I will prove it to you. Step back and watch. Oh, good morning, gentlemen. I've been expecting you.
It's you, the man we saw yesterday. Thomas, get him.
Right, Carl.
No, wait, my friends.
Get back, all of you.
The police.
A trap. You see, officers, that's what I meant. I baited
Get back, you, with the others.
But, officer.
Come on.
No, look.
Now march.
Hey, Mitch, what's going on here? You need
Joe,
any help?
Joe, watch out.
Oh, the cops. Goodbye.
Come back here.
Yes, sir.
You're in this, too. Get in line. Now, all of you, march.
So you see, Captain, after I had identified the criminals, I'll say with much expense and effort on my part, I decided to use the same device which brought me to your headquarters in the first place. The advertisement proved to be perfect bait for them and for you. Now, since I've wrapped up this case for you so neatly, I think we can discuss the reward. Well, something the matter, Captain?
There is the matter of the lady, Mishel.
The lady? What lady?
We want everybody implicated in this affair. Our bargain was the lady in exchange for your liberty, not to mention the reward.
Well, I'm sorry, Captain. There is no lady.
Hey, but Mitch, what about...
There is no lady.
So that's it. Always the lady vanishing.
Ah, you took me too seriously, Captain. I needed a chance to prove my innocence, so I invented a lady.
In that case, Michel, let's say I just invented the reward.
Then we're both taken in.
Will we, Michel? I'll tell you what I'll do. I shall forget our bargain and not ask you about the lady again. That shall be your reward.
Thank you. I promise to keep this reward in a safe place. Now, what about my friend here?
Your friend and yourself are free to go. Come back and see us again sometime soon.
Very kind of you, Captain, but I insist that you be my guest on the next occasion.
It's a good story, Michel, but what about the final chapter? What about Dolores?
Oh, a fine, courageous, honest girl. Fortunately, Joe had a girlfriend who owns a small shop in Montparnasse. Dolores is working there now. She looks lovely in hats.
But what about the first girl?
The first girl?
The lady with the mink, the first mink.
Oh, that lady. Well, you may not believe this, Mr. Conway, but do you know that it wasn't more than 5 weeks later, when I was on my way to Quito?
You went to Peru? You've never told me that, Michel.
I haven't, my friend. My experience with the Incas, a treasure beyond all comprehension.
Yes, but Michel, what's that got to do with the young mink?
What's that got to do with... But, Mr. Conway, that's another story, and another $200.
Charles Boyer will soon be seen starring in Douglas Sirk's production, The First Legion. In the role of Bart Conway, you heard Hanley Stafford. Also in the cast were Sheldon Leonard, Ted Von Eltz, Joan Banks, Wilms Herbert, Herb Butterfield, Don Diamond, and Ken Peters. Our show was directed by Nat Wolfe. Tonight's script was written by Barbara and Milton Merlin. Characters of Michel and Bart Conway were created by Ernest Voidya and Clement Scott Gilbert. Listen again next week at this same time to Presenting Charles Boyer. This is Don Stanley speaking. Stay tuned for Thrilling Big Town on NBC.
The show only ran for the summer season. They couldn't find a sponsor to take it into the fall. So, Presenting Charles Boyer only ran during the summer of 1950. Already this episode from 76 years ago, July 18th, 1950. Coming up tomorrow, we'll have more crime with Barry Craig Confidential Investigator, Escape, The Adventures of Philip Marlowe, starring Gerald Moore, and Confession. And on Monday, we will have Crime and Peter Chambers, Crime Classics, Frontier Gentleman starring John Daner, and Gunsmoke with the tale of Marshall Proudfoot. On Tuesday, Jack Webb and Dragnet, in an episode from the very first season of the show, the City Hall bombing. The big story from 1958, the lottery racket, Calling All Cars and the Alibi, and the CBS Radio Workshop production of The Green Hills of Earth. On Wednesday, The Whistler, Rogers of the Gazette, starring Mo Rogers Jr., The FBI in Peace and War, and Raymond Burr, starring in Fort Laramie. On Thursday, The Chase and Sanborn Hour, Crime Club, and A Life in Your Hands. On Friday, another 1950s summer show, Satan's Waitin', also Sam Spade, Broadway is My Beat, and Counter Spy. And a week from today, you will hear Gunsmoke, Have Gun Will Travel, Escape, and John Daner starring in The Notebook, and Dangerous Assignment. That is the week ahead here on Classic Radio Theater with Wyatt Cox, anytime at our webpage, classicradio.stream. That's classicradio.stream. Up next, we'll hear about a murder. Murder by experts, that is.
On this, our country's 200th birthday, thanks to those who helped make America great. George Washington, father of our country. Thomas Jefferson, author of the Declaration of Independence. Benjamin Franklin, inventor, diplomat. Abraham Lincoln, the great emancipator. And Smokey Bear, preventer of forest fires. Thank you, gentlemen, for making America great.
A public service on behalf of your state foresters, the Forest Service, and the Ad Council.
Hard to believe that was 50 years ago. Alrighty, Classic Radio Theater with Wyatt Cox continues now. We go back 77 years to July 18th, 1949. Murder by experts.
WOR, New York, 710 on your dial. Now for a transcribed drama of Murder by Experts.
Murder by Experts. The Mutual Broadcasting System presents Murder by Experts with your host and narrator, Mr. John Dixon Carr, world-famous mystery novelist and author of the recently published bestseller, The Life of Sir Arthur Conan Doyle.
This is John Dixon Carr. Each week at this time, Murder by Experts brings you a story of crime and mystery which has been chosen for your approval by one of the world's leading detective writers. Those experts who are themselves masters of the art of murder and can hold tensity at its highest. This time, our guest expert is the noted mystery novelist Lawrence Blockman. From his vast knowledge of the mystery field, Mr. Blockman has chosen a radio classic written by Joseph Ruskell. And now we present Miss Marilyn Erskine in The Creeper. It is the hour before dawn, that moment when the huge, sprawling metropolis lies deep in slumber. The streets are empty, save for the milkman making his rounds from one darkened apartment house to another. But look now, there on the third floor, an apartment is brightly lighted. The occupant is an attractive redhead in her early 20s. She sits curled on a couch, speaking on the telephone as the radio plays softly.
So like I'm telling you, Gladys, I'm waiting on my table, paying no attention to this guy. I can see, of course, that he's given me the eye, but good.
What did he look like?
Oh, he was the Gary Cooper type. Tall, lanky, and sunburned, bashful, too. Anyway, he's sitting at one of my tables, trying to get up nerve enough to start a conversation. I'm polite, but nothing else. Well, it's 2 a.m., and we're getting ready to close the place when he finally speaks his piece.
What did he say, Virginia? What did he say?
Oh, that he was from out of town, and this was his first visit to New York, and... Oh...
And what? And what, Ginny?
Gladys, I think somebody's trying to get into my apartment.
What?
Yeah, the doorknob is turning.
Oh, it's probably some drunk got the wrong apartment.
Oh, he's putting the key in the lock right now.
So what? You've got your night lock on, haven't you?
No, it's broken. Gladys, I'm scared.
There's nothing to worry about. He'll go away when he finds his key won't unlock the door.
Gladys, the door is opening. What do you want? You got the wrong apartment.
Ginny, what is it? Answer me.
Get out of here.
has struck again, adding a third female victim to his toll. Virginia Peters, a comely waitress, was found strangled to death in her third-floor apartment early this morning while her radio blared. As in the previous murders, a note was found scrawled on the wall with the victim's lipstick and the plea, "For heaven's sake, catch me before I kill more. I cannot control myself." Police insist that...
Oh, how awful, how awful. And in this very neighborhood.
Why'd you turn it off?
Because I can't stand to hear about it. How can you go on eating without batting an eye?
No, let's hear the rest. Interest me.
Oh, you. Don't go turning on that radio again, Steve Grant. I've heard enough. I'll go out of my mind, for heaven's sake.
That's it. That's a good, solid clue.
What is?
For heaven's sake. How many men use that expression?
Oh, shut up.
Okay, Mrs. Grant. Pass the biscuits, my little pigeon.
Pass the biscuits. Eat, eat, eat. 3 women in 3 days murdered in cold blood by a fiend right here in the Heights. I'm too sick to go out. Too scared to stay in. The lock's broken, and he sits there eating. Pass the biscuits, he said.
Well, there's nothing wrong with my appetite, my love.
Of course. That's what cost you your job on the police force. You were in a restaurant eating when you should have been answering a call.
Well, some men drink to escape. I eat.
Escape what? What?
An ugly tongue, a beautiful face, and a roving eye. In short, a wife.
Oh, so you're starting that again. You and your crazy jealousy.
Maybe the creeper's way of escaping life isn't drinking or eating, but strangulation. Who knows?
Shut up. Go ahead and get a divorce. Go ahead. Can I help it if men look at me? I don't know why you come home at all. Where do you go? What do you do with yourself? Where were you this morning? Why did you come back?
To eat. But someday I'll lose my appetite for that, too. And when I do, honey, there'll be no escape. Now, I'm off again. Kiss. Yeah. Still using stage lipstick, huh? Wipe it off. How many times must I tell you? You're married now, remember?
Steve, wait.
Yeah?
At least go buy me my medicine.
Sorry, no time.
Don't leave me alone. Stay home today, please. I'm afraid.
Oh, don't be silly, pet. Nothing will happen to you. You've a doorman, an elevator boy, Mrs. Stone across the hall, a phone. Oh, you're safe.
But the night lock, it doesn't work.
Well, now you can't lock me out anymore.
It doesn't catch. Something's happened to it since last night. Steve.
Get a new one.
I can't get a locksmith. They're all so busy. I've tried all morning. Steve, please. If I want to phone you, where will you be?
Out. Goodbye, love. Take care of your cold.
Steve Grant.
Why, if it isn't old Pearly Chase.
Yeah, here you got thrown off the force, Steve.
Yeah. Here you got thrown off the news, Pearly.
Yeah, you heard wrong. I wasn't fired. I was just warned.
I wasn't fired either, just suspended. For 3 days. My trouble is I eat too much.
I drink too much. I hear you living up at the Heights, Steve.
Yeah.
That's funny, me too. Here you're married now to a gal that's a knockout. Has all the boys whistling.
Yeah, you can say that again. Used to be on the stage, you know.
Yeah, I think I knew her. Wasn't her stage name Vicky Duval?
That's her. I love that wench, but... women. How does a guy handle them? Maybe the creeper has the right method.
Thank you for taking the words out of my mouth. Who is the creeper, Steve? You got any angles?
Well, you tell me, and I'll split the reward with you.
One thing, though, and I don't think even the police force have put it together yet.
Yeah?
In all 3 cases, just before the creeper struck, the door locks had already been tampered with.
You don't say.
You got a theory?
Well, sure. I mean, take that note on the wall written with lipstick. For heaven's sake, in every case, for heaven's sake, catch me before I kill more.
I cannot control myself.
Right. Now, what man uses an expression like that? The long and short of it is this. creeper is a woman.
A roost. Just like the height of the message from the floor is a roost. 6 feet. And yet I'll lay odds the creeper's no more than a guy your height, say. Or mine. 5'9".
Yeah? Well, go on. Let's have the rest, Sherlock.
Okay. That business of the 3 locks that were tampered with. They were tampered with from the inside.
I don't get it.
The creeper must have gotten into each of the apartments when no one was home and broken the night locks. That made it an easy setup when he came back later to knock off his victim.
Well, how could he have gotten in to begin with? Those were solid locks.
A pick lock would open them.
You mean the creeper's a burglar?
Maybe. Or else.
Oh, nuts, you and your theory.
Yeah? How do I know where the creeper's going to strike next?
You do?
Certain. The creeper's not smart. He's just crazy. You play along crazy. Think the way he does. And you're one jump ahead of him. That's the trouble with the police, no imagination. How can you expect logical clues from a madman? Play along crazy, Steve. Make out you're the creeper. What's your compulsion?
Go ahead, let's see.
All right. First, the victims are all redheads, every one. You noticed that, of course. 3 redheads in 3 days.
Well, come to think of it, now that you mention
Yeah, they all lived in the Heights, right? Frida Corpus, Claire Nixon, and Virginia Peters.
Right.
What was the number of the apartment in each case, huh? Frida lived in 1A. Claire, 2B. Virginia, 3C. Don't ask me the why or wherefore. Don't ask me the logic. Just play along crazy. You see what I mean. You'll see where he's going to strike next.
I don't get what you mean.
The next victim of the creeper lives in the Heights. She's a redhead. Her night lock's been tampered with. She's going to get hers today, and her apartment number's 4D. Well, why are you staring at me? You don't like my arithmetic? Why? Why are you staring?
My wife's a redhead, Pray. We live on the Heights. Our apartment number's... Ah, you're just a boozy reporter.
And your apartment number?
4D, I told you.
4D, of course. I'll have it delivered. Apartment 4D. I should have guessed it anyway.
Why?
A face is a number. Believe me, since you've moved into the neighborhood, Mrs. Grant, for me it has a special number. Like double, dandy, delicious dream. 4Ds, you see?
Go on. I'll bet you tell that to every customer. Female.
I'm a ladies' man, like the creep.
Oh.
What did I say? What's going on in this block? Raw nerves? You can't joke. The creeper, that's all I hear all day. Why, it's mass hysteria. There ain't no such an animal.
You don't think so?
Why, I assure you, Mrs. Grant, it's a fairy tale for circulation of the tabloids. I'll send your prescription up to the boy.
No, I'll just wait here for it.
Well, it'll take some time. You should go right home and stay there if you're just getting over the flu. Now, believe me. I'll deliver it myself. It'll be a pleasure.
No, I'll wait. I may not go right back. I don't want to be there all alone, I'm afraid.
Well, suit yourself, Mrs. Grant.
Why are you staring at me?
I was admiring your lipstick. I've nothing like that in stock.
It's a special lipstick. I used it when I was on the stage.
Well, don't let the creeper go writing a note with your lipstick. Have a seat. For heaven's sake, stop me before I kill more. I cannot control my... Wait. What? That was a note I had reference to. It was a joke, that's all. Wait, Mrs. Grant, your prescription.
Mrs. Grant? Mrs. Grant!
Oh, it's you, Mr. Stone.
What's your hurry, dear?
I just got such a scare. Since all these awful murders in this neighborhood.
Oh, yes. Isn't it terrible? You walking home? I guess so. I'll go with you. It's good we live in the same house.
At least if I had a double lock. But the night one doesn't work. I can't get a locksmith. They're all so busy.
Oh, don't you worry. We'll stay together this afternoon till our husbands come home. Think of it. We've never visited, though we live right across the hall from each other. Isn't that just like a big city, for heaven's sake? Or would you rather I dropped in on you?
Well, I don't...
Oh, make it yours, then. Isn't it horrible, the ghastly things they're saying? The theories. One doesn't know what to think next. You believe the latest?
The latest?
That maybe it's a woman, the creeper.
A woman?
Can you beat it? I can't imagine how in the world the police figure that, for heaven's sake. Can you?
I don't know. I was just thinking of something my husband said.
Though I can see where a married woman now, if her husband was two-timing her, say, or perhaps only weak and no will of his own, and if the wife, say, was merely getting at those female homebreakers, well, I can understand that. Because you take my husband now. You've met Mr. Stone, haven't you? Well, Mrs. Grant, why on earth are you staring at me like that, for heaven's sake?
I don't feel well. I must get home at once. I feel pain.
But Mrs. Grant, for heaven's
Good afternoon, ma'am. Out shopping?
Oh. I guess there's a new doorman.
Just spilling Charlie. He's fixing the fuse box. Help you with your packages?
No, thank you.
Well, I don't mind a bit. You look out of breath.
I can manage. Where's Jimmy, the elevator boy?
He stepped out for a few minutes. I'll take you up.
But
He mightn't be back for another 5-10 minutes. No point you're waiting for him.
No, I suppose not.
Apartment 4D.
Why, yes. How did you know?
Doesn't take long.
Funny that both Charlie and Jimmy should go off, leaving you to run things alone. Particularly seeing you're new.
Oh, I don't mind. The last place I worked, I was the only man.
Where was that?
522 Smedley Avenue.
522 Smedley Avenue.
Yes. Right next door to the apartment house where the creeper strangled Frida Corcus. Suppose you, read about it.
Yes. What's wrong? Why'd you stop?
Why, we seem to be stuck.
Start this elevator. Start this elevator at once.
There's no need to get excited, Mrs. Grant. Take it easy. You'll live long. Can't figure what went wrong.
You don't fool me, not for a minute. I'll scream if you don't.
Oh, there we are. Oh, Charlie must have cut off the current.
Let me off. Let me off.
Miss Grant, here we are. Want me to help you with your package?
No. I must be going out of my mind. My key. Where's my key? Here it is. Oh, this darn lock. This darn lock. Hello? Is the locksmith in yet? I want to know how soon I can get my lock changed. Yes, of course I left my order. But he promised to fix it at once. No, I can't wait. I'm scared to death.
Hello, Vicky. Don't, you little fool. It's me. You want the whole house to... That's better.
What are you doing here, Pearlie?
I'm playing along crazy.
What are you talking about? How did you get in here?
Alias Pearlie Valentine. Don't worry. You haven't a thing to be upset about now. I've come to protect you. Give me the phone. Hello? Never mind about the lock, thank you. Long time no see, Vicky.
What do you want, Pearlie?
Me? A headline. Your husband wants, too. He wants I should keep an eye on you.
What's that?
Sure. You didn't think Steve and I were acquainted, did you? Oh, yeah, from way back. Just met him at a bar.
I don't believe you. What do you mean, keep an eye on me?
Oh, just in case the creep.
Oh,
You heard the character.
you're mad. You've always been mad, Pearly Chase. Where is Steve? Why should he send you? Why should he think the creeper will come here? What are you doing here?
Told you. Playing along crazy. Got a drink?
You're drunk now. You're getting right out of here. You're nothing but a no-good rummy.
And you're nothing but a no good. You finish it. When I took to drink, it was to forget you, and you know it. A rum pot angel. Which means I haven't gotten over you. Yet.
Get out.
You little two-timing redhead. Now you're all the same, you redheads.
Why, you...
Haven't changed, have you? Even a wedding ring can't do that to you. Ah, don't play the innocent. My business is snoop, and I make a living at it. Between drinks. So your new motto's love thy neighbor, huh? Mr. Stone across the hall. Poor dumb Steve.
You dirty snooping.
Sit down, darling. Just play along with me while I play along crazy. Sit down. That's it. Yeah, like we're expecting company. I must be crazy doing this. Why wait here for the creeper? Why not 100 other streets, 1,000 other apartments, 1,000,000 other dames? Because I'm riding my hunch. Yeah, let's have some music. Don't just sit. Let's have some music. Turn on the radio. Let's dance. It's been a long time, baby. A long time. That's it. Now let's dance. Give me your arm. Let's dance. Yeah. Like old times. Around and around, like my brain. Why are you trembling? I still love you, you little fool. Ask me why. I love you, you lovely redhead. I could kill you and you deserve it. With the radio on, you could scream and no one would hear. I could put my hand on your throat like this and I could strangle you. Why are you crying? Stop it. I'm here to protect you. Stop crying. Cut it out. I say cut it out. I can't stand it. I never could. Okay, you want me to leave? All right, I will. It's your funeral. What am I saving you for, anyway? Where's my hat? In a few minutes, there'll be a knock or a ring or the door will just open. And you'll be lying on the floor like the other three. Your face black, your eyes bulging. Goodbye, my worthless. Give my regards to the creeper.
Oh, that look in his eyes. Like a madman. What if he comes back? He wants to kill me. Wants to kill me. Someone wants to kill me. Oh, I must lie down. My head. My sweating head. Trying to frighten me. Jealous. Spite, that's it. Like the other three. My face black. Like the other three. Like the other three any minute now. There'll be a knock or a ring. Yes?
This is the doorman, Mrs. Grant.
Yes?
The druggist is here with the medicine. Shall I let him up?
My medicine? Why, yes. No. No, don't let that man up.
Want me to bring it up?
No, I'm perfectly all right. I don't need it. You're here. Don't you dare come up. Don't anyone. Hello? I called just a few minutes ago. Please, I must have it changed right away. My lock, my door lock, yes. This is Mrs. Grant. Yes, I do want it, of course. Anyone can get in, anyone. You'll come right away? Oh, thank you so much. Thank you, but hurry, please. Hurry or I'll go out of my mind. Oh, thank the Lord. Thank the Lord. Like the other three. Strangled. Any minute now. A knock or a ring. Oh, who's there?
It's me, dear, Mrs. Stone.
What do you want?
Well, I've been worried about you. Are you ill?
No, I'm all right, Mrs. Stone. I'm feeling fine.
Open up, dear. Don't you want me to keep you company?
No, thank you. I was just... Oh, stop it!
Oh, do let me in, silly.
No, go away. I'm going to sleep. Please go away. Do you hear me? Go away. Hello.
Hello, Vicky. Are you all right?
Oh, Steve, I've been frantic. It's so good to hear your voice. Where are you?
At headquarters. I'm coming right home. Sweetheart, is anything wrong? You sound kind of funny.
No, not now. Not when I hear you, Steve. I don't know what came over me. All day I've been imagining things so silly. My nerves...
Forgive me for this morning, darling. I wasn't myself. My job had me down, but now everything's
Of course.
okay.
Forgive me, Steve. I've been bad, wicked. Oh, if you knew what I've gone through today. The most dreadful state. And then that... Steve, did you send someone here today?
Early Chase?
Then you did.
To keep you company. Isn't he still with you?
Why, no, I just got rid of him.
Oh, I wish you hadn't. He's an all right guy, smart reporter. Lives in the neighborhood, too. Honey, it sounds cockeyed. I mean Pearlie's theory, but I was a bit worried when I got to thinking, so... Vicky, don't let anyone in the house till I get home.
I won't, Steve.
Not anyone, do you hear? Not anyone.
Locksmith.
Oh, wait, Steve.
Locksmith.
Wait, dear. Oh, thank goodness at last. Now I can breathe easy. Just a minute, dear.
Vicky. Hello. Hello, Vicky.
Mr. Frank?
Yes, Mr. Frank.
Oh, thank goodness you've come. Please step in. It's the lock on this door that I... Oh, just a moment. My husband's on the phone. Steve?
Hey, what happened? There was something else I wanted to tell you.
It's all right. Everything's all right now, Steve. You needn't worry.
Well, didn't I just hear you talking to someone? Was that someone at the door?
It was no one, Steve. Just Mr. Frank, the locksmith, here to fix the lock. Oh, what a load off.
The locksmith? Listen, Vicky, that's what I was going to tell you.
What is it?
The police are on a new trail. They think maybe a locksmith. Vicky, you listening? Maybe the creeper's a locksmith. Get him out, quick.
What nice lipstick you use, Mrs. Grant. It's a lovely shade.
For heaven's sake! Vicky, answer me, Vicky. Are you all right? Vicky! Vicky! Vicky!
Hurry. Catch me before I kill more. For heaven's sake.
Hello, city desk? Yeah, Pearlie Chase. Just shut up and listen. On that creeper story I just gave you, add this stuff. The reward for his capture goes to the elevator boy. He heard Vicky Grant scream and called a cop. The creeper was shot running from the building. Yeah, ironical, wasn't it? The locksmith was the killer. The one man Vicky thought would protect her. What an ending to a lovely, lovely redhead.
And so the curtain falls on The Creeper, which was chosen by guest expert Lawrence Blockman, whose latest thriller is Bengal Fire. Next week at this time, Murder by Experts brings you a story in which three persons make a bet with death, with $7 million as the stake. Selected for your approval by the noted mystery writer, Miss Frances Crane. Until then, this is your host, John Dixon Carr, hoping you'll be with us next week at this time.
Starting a week from tomorrow, on Sunday, July 31st, Murder by Experts will be heard every Sunday night at 10 o'clock. And starting next Saturday at this time, between 2:30 and 3 in the afternoon, you'll hear a brand new show, the Damon Runyon Theater. Today's program came to you by transcription. This is the Mutual Broadcasting System.
In 25 seconds, you'll hear International Airport. You're invited to drop in on Scattergood Baines and the folks in Cold River this afternoon at 5:30 on WOR, when Scattergood makes his regular visit. That's 5:30 over WOR. The temperature in New York City and vicinity, 84 degrees. WOR, New York, 710 on your dial. 3 p.m. BULOVA, Bulova Watch time. Where the Bulova Director, $33.75.
And that $33.75 Bulova watch would be, what did I say? I just figured it out, $475 today. So that was a steal. Of course, you didn't make that much back then. $33.75 was probably close to a full week's pay. Alrighty, and that was the Murder by Experts, as it was broadcast 77 years ago, July 18th, 1949, and you heard an air check from WOR New York. So there you go. Up next, we'll stay in July 18th, 1949 for an episode of Inner Sanctum Mysteries. That's up next.
Everyone who works for a living knows that illness or injury may keep them from earning a living. Today, more than 9 out of 10 American workers are covered by Social Security, and each one should know that if he becomes severely disabled, he and his family may be eligible for monthly Social Security disability payments. More than 1 million people are now receiving benefits each month under this program. For more information about Social Security disability benefits, write to Social Security, Department 15, Hollywood 28, California, and ask for a free copy of Booklet 29 called If You Become Disabled.
And some of the news headlines from this Monday, July 18th, 1949, 77 years ago today, include no evidence of graft unearthed in the 5% investigation, which led to the suspension of Major Generals Herman Feldman, Army Quartermaster General, and the Chief of the Chemical Corps, Alden Harry Waite. That was disclosed yesterday. The New York Daily News says Representative Vito Marcelloni, head of the American Labor Party, will be named as his party's candidates against Mayor O'Dwyer in the fall mayoral election in New York City. Other news, a New York-bound Pan Am Stratocruiser forced to turn back to London after developing engine trouble. Governor Fuller Warren of Florida last night ordered 50 National Guardsmen into the small central Florida town of Groveland after an angry mob spread terror through the Negro section Sunday morning and a group of Ku Klux Klansmen drove through in the prior day. Roman Catholic priests in Czechoslovakia yesterday defied their communist government orders that they break with their primate, Archbishop Joseph Baran, and the Vatican. Reliable British informants said yesterday British and American authorities were considering plans to reduce the airlift service of supplies to Berlin to a skeletal force in the belief that the Russian blockade of the city is really at an end. A 2,500-pound German bomb that dropped on London during the 1940 Blitz finally became safe yesterday when a bomb disposal unit pulled its fangs. Half a square mile of a crowded London district roped off, hospital patients in a nearby hospital moved. Even cats and dogs were rounded up and hauled out of the area. John J. Rockefeller of Washington, 20-year-old member of the famous Name family, working as a farmhand on the Harvey Mulkley farm near Polk City, Iowa. He said he's working on the farm during the summer vacation. Young John said he's only distantly related to the late John D. Rockefeller. Said the only difference between our side of the family and the John D. Rockefeller, about $80 million. And animals outbid humans last week in making monkeys out of themselves. While men were tossing the bull, bulls were tossing the well-known man. A watchdog just sat and watched a robber rob. A grizzly bear lost a wrestling match with a man. A fish finned a ride in a rowboat. And a goat paying a higher income tax than its master. Those some of the headlines from this date, 77 years ago, Monday, July 18th, 1949. Let's dig right in here to Inner Sanctum Mysteries. This episode from that Monday, 77 years ago, July 18th, 1949, the story of the Deadly Fair.
Good evening, friends. This is your host to welcome you through the creaking door into the inner sanctum for another quiet, restful evening on the homey side. What's that, madam? Oh, the humidity. You feel damp. Oh. Well, right this way into the morgue. This cold slab will straighten you out. Oh, too cold. Well, how about a nice hot poker game? Cutthroat. Well, how about a nice sociable game of bridge? No? Oh, I see. Yes, afraid of the stiff competition. Oh, you'll play. Well, remember, you got to pay up if you lose. We got enough deadheads here.
Tonight's Inner Sanctum Mystery, Deadly Fair, was written by Henry Warner and stars Larry Haines in the role of Angelo with Everett Sloane as Philip.
Just a moment. Don't settle back in your chair. You're going for a ride. Ready? It's the dark hour before dawn. Along the tree-lined suburban highway, the headlights of the speeding sedan poke two long yellow fingers through the swirling dew. Behind the wheel of the sedan, a local taxi, sits Angelo Manetti, the cab driver, the cold nose of a madman's gun pressed against the back of his neck, wondering by what fate a man like himself will live through the beachheads at Salerno and Anzio, only to come home to die like this. Wondering how long before the madman's trigger finger bends in a nervous twitch and makes a widow out of his wife, Josie, and a fatherless boy of a 7-year-old son, Johnny.
Sorry I yelled at you tonight, Johnny. Sorry I made you cry, but if I ever get out of this, you can have all the crayons you want. 100 boxes of crayons, and you can mark up all the walls. You can mark up the whole house. Pray for me, Johnny. I can't die like this. What a break. Just because I was a good guy and changed shifts with Connolly. I guess it was just in the cards for me instead of Connolly. Just in the cards to be working nights and meet the 225 when it pulled into Larchmont. Taxi? Here you are, ma'am.
You going to the manor?
Yes, ma'am. I took a quick look up and down the station platform to watch for stragglers. Bad business leaving a local citizen stranded in the middle of the night. Then I saw him coming towards me carrying a suitcase. He must have got off from the first car.
Is this the taxi?
Yes, sir.
Oh, I can't tell. These suburban taxis look like private cars.
Where to, sir?
You go to New Rochelle? I slept past my station.
Well, good thing you only slept by one station. Sure, I'll take you. If you don't mind riding while I drop this lady.
Thanks.
I took the mic off the dashboard. Called the office. 64, calling radio taxi. 64, calling radio taxi.
Come in, 64.
Station the Manor, then Rochelle.
Check.
I put the mic back on the dashboard hook and settled down for the run.
How are you boys doing since you installed the two-way radio service?
Oh, fine.
Must say, it's improved the service. Was it dependable?
Oh, yes, ma'am. No trouble at all. Circuit's always open for us to receive messages. If I want to talk back, I just press the button on the hand mic. Very simple. What's the address?
76 Manor Lane.
Calling 64. Radio taxi calling 64. Hey, Angelo, listen to me.
What's eating you, Louie? Place on fire?
Hey, Angelo, just got a police call. Don't pick up a guy with a tan raincoat. The cops are looking for him. He's a killer.
Take it easy, Louie. Now, what's this you're saying about a killer?
The cops say he got on at Grand Central with a ticket to New Rochelle.
But so what?
But listen, Angelo. The guy didn't get off at New Rochelle. You pick up someone with a tan raincoat?
I didn't dare turn around to look. To see if the man in the back seat had a raincoat. You could almost hear the woman sitting beside him, holding her breath. And then I recalled the guy as he walked down the station platform. I recalled plain that he did not have a raincoat, only a suitcase. Will you pipe down, Louie? You better get some coffee at the diner. If you fall asleep, you'll be having nightmares. Roger.
Good thing I have no raincoat, madam.
Yes.
Strange that all that should stand in the way is a raincoat.
How's that?
Driver, right there, please. It's on the next street light. How much is it?
35 cents.
Thanks.
Your change. She just waved her hand as if telling me to keep it. Change from $1. She, seems kind of scared, if you ask me.
Are you?
Well, scared? What for?
The killer.
That Louis, he gets excited about everything, always adding a little out of his own head. What's the address in North Charlotte?
Bayside Lane, 36.
36 Bayside Lane?
Yes. Know the place?
Off Hillside Road, long driveway?
That's it.
I drove a party up there from the manor tonight.
What did he look like?
I didn't say it was a hint, did I?
Well, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was.
Tall chap? Slick-looking, mustache?
Well, look, I didn't talk out of turn, did I, mister?
Not at all. I rather expect I'll find him still there. What's your name?
Angelo Minetti.
Mine's Baker. But don't let me embarrass you, Angelo. It's quite all right. That party you drove to my house is seeing my wife. Isn't that what you think?
You got me wrong, mister. I don't think nothing.
Don't you really? Lots of others think so. Rather common gossip, as they say. But I'm not angry. Not at all. I'll take care of everything once I get home.
Calling 64. Radio taxi calling 64. Hey, Minetti.
Come in, Louie.
Got some more dope on that killer. He got into Grand Central on the train from Albany. Porter in the club car told the cops the guy was making cracks about having a gun and taking care of the wife and the boyfriend.
Well, so what? What are you bothering me with it for? Go call the Daily News or the Mirror.
Well, wait a minute. Now, here's what I want to tell you. The cops at Mamaroneck got on the train and found the raincoat hanging on a hook in the first car. Conductor thinks it was left by a guy who got off at Larchmont with a suitcase. How about that fare you picked up?
There was a gun in my fare's hand. And the gun was at the side of my head. His finger was on his lips, warning me.
You did say Rochelle, didn't you?
I could see the trigger finger bending, and his head shaking from side to side to tell me to say no. No, Louie. I had two. One to the manor, the other to Rockdale. Not Rochelle. I didn't get it right the first time. Forgot to call you. Also, he didn't have a suitcase.
Oh, that's a relief. Say, how's about coming back to the shack so I can get a bite at the diner?
Yeah, sure thing. Soon as I'm free. This guy wants me to wait for him, take him back to the station.
Roger.
Nice work, Angelo.
I got a wife and kid to think of, mister. Do you want to go to 36 Bayside Lane?
That's right. Better slow down. There's Bayside Lane right ahead. All right, this'll do. I wouldn't like it if they heard us coming up the driveway.
It'll be $1.25, sir.
Get out, Angelo.
You want me to get out?
That's right. You're coming in with me to be my witness.
Witness? What for?
Divorce, maybe.
Oh, please, Mr. Baker, that's not right. I can't afford to get mixed up like this. Ruin my taxi.
Get out. And don't slam the door.
Yes, sir.
Carry my bag, please.
He steered me with the gun in my bag. Slowly picking each step in the dark, across the lawn shielded by a high hedge, and around to the back of the house, to the kitchen. The lights were on, and we could see his wife and the boyfriend making themselves some bacon and eggs.
All right, Angelo. Pull open the door.
What?
Hello, Doris. Hello, Walter.
What are you doing with that gun?
Please, Philip.
Excuse me while I close the door, Walter. No use waking the neighbors. Oh, Doris, this is Angelo. Walter, Angelo.
The introductions were polite, all right, but deadly. And he looked like he was enjoying it, a big joke. But there was nothing funny about that crazy grin on his face and the way he kept waving the gun around at the three of us.
Well, Walter?
Philip, please, you frighten me.
Walter's not frightened. He never was. Of me. Isn't that so, Walter? Well, why don't you answer?
There's nothing to say.
Doris, do you love Walter? Come now.
Of course.
And you, Walter, do you love Doris?
Yes.
You dirty liar.
Please.
He's lying, Doris. I know he's lying. He wouldn't go around bragging how he sees you every time I go out of town if he really loved you.
That's not true.
We're going to be married.
Oh, married? Not until you become a widow, Doris. I'll never give you a divorce. Or are you planning to divorce me?
All right, Philip, you found me here and you have a witness. What are you going to do about it?
I came back from Albany tonight to kill you.
Philip!
But I'll give you just one more chance. If I ever hear that you're trying to see Doris again behind my back, I swear I'll kill you. And Angelo here can be my witness that I warned you. Remember that, Angelo.
Yes, you got me wrong, Philip. Sure, I've been seeing Doris, but I never went around talking about it.
Don't come any
Only
closer,
tonight
Walter.
I said to Doris, let's tell him. Give me that gun. Let go. Let go of
Give
my
me
wrist.
that gun.
Philip, please stop it. Stop!
Doris!
The three of us stood there, paralyzed, looking down on the still body of Mrs. Baker, her eyes glassy and blue, her blonde hair soaking up the blood from the hole in her head. One look was enough for the three of us to know that she was dead.
You killed her, Philip. I killed her. No, Walter. You killed her. Didn't he, Angelo?
The two of them stood there, glaring at one another across the body of Mrs. Baker.
Yes. You killed her, Walter. The gun was in my hand, but you killed her. If you hadn't tried to take the gun away from me... Where are you going?
Phone the police?
Police?
Yes.
Put down that phone. Put it down!
Don't you think you ought to put that gun away now?
He's right, Mr. Baker.
I don't think he even heard you. He kneeled down beside the body of his wife and stared at her tenderly. Suddenly his mouth started to move like he was choking for air, and his face twisted in angry pain and hate as he looked up at Walter. I could see Walter sensing it, too, realizing that Mr. Baker was going out of his mind. There was a heavy glass ashtray by the phone. I could see Walter slowly reaching for it. Mr. Baker looked up and jumped back as Walter threw it.
You won't stop him! You stay out of this, Angelo! Don't shoot! Doctor! Angelo! Doctor! You're going to die, Walter. Die like Doris.
Angelo! Help me.
Doctor! Don't bother, Angelo. He won't need a doctor. Stop it!
No, don't do it. Mr. Baker, give him a chance. Please, give him a chance.
He doesn't need a doctor now, Angelo, does he? Go on. Bend over him. See if he needs a doctor.
He's dead.
Yes. Now they're both dead. Both dead.
What do we do, Mr. Baker?
Do? What is there to do?
The police. We ought to call the police.
They'll take me away from Doris. I don't want to leave her. No, I mustn't leave Doris.
No, please. Please, Mr. Baker, won't you give me the gun?
The gun? No. No, I got the gun to protect myself from Walter. But I'm not afraid of Walter anymore.
He's dead. Walter's dead.
That's right. Doris is dead and Walter's dead. We can't leave them here. We must take them away to a nice, quiet place where they can be alone forever. We take them away in your car, Angelo.
My car?
Yes, Angelo. You must do as I tell you. It will be their funeral car.
The kitchen was next to the garage. And he made me drive my car into the garage.
Open the trunk compartment, Angelo.
He kept the gun on me and followed me into the kitchen. He pointed to her first. I picked her up and carried her. Trying not to look at her. Telling myself I ought to grab the jack handle in the trunk compartment and swing it on him, but I didn't do it. I was afraid. I was afraid I'd never live to see Josie and Johnny again. I placed Mrs. Baker in the trunk gently. And then he made me go back for the other one.
Push him in, Angelo. Or his coat will stick through the door when you close it. That's better. Very good. Close the trunk.
As I locked the trunk door, I grabbed the handle and bit my lip to keep from passing out.
Don't you feel well?
I'll be all right.
Yes. You'll be all right as soon as we hit the road. The fresh country air will straighten you out. Get behind the wheel, please.
I got in and he got in the back seat.
I must remind you, Angelo. I'll be right here behind you. With this gun in the back of your neck. Don't try to trick me.
Radio taxi calling 64. Hey, Minetti. Why don't you answer? What's the idea?
Don't answer, Angelo.
Call me on the phone if your mic is out of order.
Ignore him, Angelo. Stop driving.
Where to, Mr. Baker?
Just keep going. But stay off the Hutchinson Parkway. Patrol cars, you know. Take the back roads. You'll find a nice, quiet place for them.
We went north on the post road. Louis' call breaking in on us every minute or so.
Calling 64. Radio taxi calling 64.
Persistent fellow, isn't he?
Well, he's sorry. Expect me back to relieve him so he can go down to the diner for a bite.
Pass me that cigarette lighter on the dashboard. Don't you hear me? I want the cigarette lighter.
Oh, it's not working.
You got any matches?
In my pocket.
Well, let me have them.
I reached into the side pocket of my jacket, fumbling through my handkerchief and keys for the pack of matches. And then my fingers touched the crayon. A small piece of black crayon, no bigger than an inch long, with a paper wrapping. The small piece of crayon I'd taken away from Johnny after I yelled at him and made him cry for marking up the wall.
What about those matches?
Yeah. Here you are. I handed over the matches. But the piece of crayon was in my palm, concealed and held tight by my little finger and the one next to it. He lit his cigarette.
Want a cigarette, Angelo?
No, thanks. If there ever was a time in my life I needed a smoke, it was then. But I was trembling with an idea. An idea to make my microphone stay open so Louis could hear me without Mr. Baker getting wise. But I had to hold on to the crayon. I couldn't take a chance reaching for a cigarette. I might drop that crayon. I waited for Louis to call me again.
Calling 64. Hey, Minetti. You all right? Call me from a phone if you can hear me.
Say, Mr. Baker, maybe I better answer him.
Why?
Well, he might think I'm in a wreck and he'll have the cops start looking for me.
Yes. Yes, you're quite right. Very well, talk to him. But be careful what you tell him.
I picked the microphone off the dashboard with the hand that held the piece of crayon. 64 calling radio taxi.
Where the heck you been, Angelo?
Let me explain, Louis.
He's sitting here without a relief. Fine pal, depending on you. Get back here. I'm going down to the diner.
I kept gabbing to Louis and forcing the crayon into the button on the mic, right into the hole that housed the spring button, hoping the paper wrapping on the crayon would wedge the button and keep my sending circuit open. Louis, I'm fixing a flat. Must be a loose wire. I didn't hear you until just now. I'll be back as soon as I can. Roger. I put the mic back on the dashboard hook, praying the crayon wedge would hold. As long as that button was wedged down, Louis couldn't talk to me. His voice came through, I'd know the crayon had slipped out. I waited. Seconds seemed like hours. word from Louis, so the wedge was holding. I raised my voice so it would carry the 2 feet between me and the mic. Mr. Baker, are you gonna kill me, too?
Kill you?
Yeah, like you killed Mrs. Baker and Walter?
I've been thinking about what I ought to do with you, Angelo.
No, don't kill me, please. I got a wife and kid. I'll play dumb. I swear I will. I'll never tell anyone that you killed 2 people. Where are we going to hide the bodies? We'll run out of gas if we keep going like this.
I know where we'll go. Lake Hatoma. Doris loved Lake Hatoma. We used to go there weekends long ago.
Where is Lake Hatoma?
About 40 miles from here.
40 miles? I knew I had to find some way to stall them. The range of my cab's transmitter was about 30 miles. If I ever got out of range, I was done for. I had no way of knowing whether Louis had left the office or if he caught my first words telling him about my danger. Do you know how to get to Lake Hatoma from here, Mr. Baker?
Roughly, I know we used to go past White Plains.
Oh, I got a map.
Good. Stop the car. Take a look at it.
Now, let's see. White Plains. Yeah, Lake Hatoma. There it is. We go up here and then... I know where it is. Sure.
All right, let's go. We'll go the most direct way. No detours, mind you.
Oh, no, sir. We're on Weaver Street now. We keep going up Weaver Street till we get into Old Mamaroneck Road.
That sounds right, but hurry. I'm getting very tired. Step on the gas.
I heard him, but I played dumb.
Don't you hear me? I said let's go faster.
Yeah, sure. Sure, anything you say, Mr. Baker. But, you think it's smart? We're doing 50 now.
Not very fast in the country.
Well, county patrol cars are all through this section. We'll get caught speeding.
That's quite all right. I pay the fine. Faster, Angelo. That's better. 60, 65, 70. Faster. It'll soon be daylight, and I'm very tired. I'm very tired. I wonder if Doris is tired.
Say, what did I tell you? This is Weaver Street. And then into Old Mamaroneck Road. Oh. Hear that?
Patrol car?
I told you. Here comes our speeding ticket.
Slow down. But remember, I'll have the gun in my coat pocket. Let me do the talking. Just accept the ticket and we'll be on our way.
All over! The patrol car let me roll ahead and swung in behind us, and we came to a stop.
Where do you think you're going? You were doing 80. Let's see your license.
It's my fault, officer. I asked him to.
Yeah, what for?
There's been a death in my family. My wife.
Sorry. Well, I'll have to give the driver the ticket.
She looked at my license in the beam of the patrol car headlight. And it started making out the ticket. And then in the side mirror of my cab, I could see another cop get out of the patrol car with a gun in his hand. And I saw him sneak down on the right side of the cab. He stuck the gun through the open back window just as Mr. Baker saw him.
Don't move. Too bad we couldn't take him in.
Oh, it held, Johnny. It held.
Say, how come this guy didn't get wise? Your microphone circuit was open.
You want to know? You really want to know? I'm leaving the house to go to work, see? In the hall, my kid, Johnny's marking up the walls with crayon. I yell at him and I make him cry. I take the crayon away, and that's what kept the mic open. Here, look here. You see? The crayon's still holding the buttons down. You got any kids?
Yeah, why?
You think I done right? Yelling at Johnny?
Which just goes to show you a fella can do a lot worse than stopping in the middle of the night for a lovely siren. As you fathers, next time you find Junior's crayon scrawls all over the house, he means well. Just trying to show you the handwriting on the wall. Oh, this reminds me of a fella I know who's crazy about baseball. When the warden asked him what he wanted for a last request, he said he'd like to watch a game from the scaffold. But they called it after the 6th. so he could enjoy a seventh inning stretch. Pleasant dreams.
Inner Sanctum was heard in the United States over CBS, the Columbia Broadcasting System, and has been rebroadcast for servicemen and women overseas. This is the United States Armed Forces Radio Service, the voice of information and education.
And there you have it, another Armed Forces Radio transcription of Inner Sanctum Mysteries, 77 years ago, July 18, 1949, here on Classic Radio Theater with Wyatt Cox. Up next, we'll go to Pine Ridge, Arkansas, see what's going on with Lum and Abner.
Our country was founded by men who had faith in God and who were willing to endure hardship and sacrifice for the sake of that faith. In these troubled times, there is need to support a way of life based on the enduring principles of religion, which knit the family together, make for good citizenship, and build the character of the children. The religious institutions in your community need your interest and support, so take an active part in religious affairs. Your pastor, rabbi, or priest will give you invaluable family counsel and aid if you're a newcomer to the community. To face the problems of the future, America must be morally strong, and that moral strength comes through worship and faith. Go to church this week and take someone with you.
Hope you do it tomorrow. Go to church. Now on Classic Radio Theater with Wyatt Cox, we're not going to go to church right now. We're going to go to Pine Ridge, Arkansas, see what's going on with Lum and Abner. This goes back 91 years, July 18, 1935.
Here we are, all ready to take you down to Pine Ridge for another visit with Lum and Abner. Brought to you by the makers of Horlicks, the original malted milk. Your doctor will tell you that one of the most important factors in good health is plenty of sleep, plenty of real, refreshing rest. Without a sufficient amount of sleep, your resistance to sickness and disease is lowered. You feel generally run down. Many of you, I know, have difficulty getting to sleep at night. You lie awake for hours, lie tossing around, and are consequently not at your best next day. Now, you unfortunate people should know the secret of a glassful of Horlicks malted milk at bedtime. That drink of Horlicks can do wonders in soothing and relaxing you, helping you fall off easily into deep, refreshing sleep. We have hundreds of letters from listeners telling us just the same thing. So, if you can't get to sleep at night, get a package of Horlicks from your druggist and try out this simple plan for yourself. And now, let's see what's happening down in Pine Ridge. Since Lum lost his picture show by fire, he has been forced to accept a job as Abner's assistant in the Jotham Town store. Abner is deriving a great deal of pleasure in exerting his authority over his former partner, because in the past, Abner has always had to take orders from Lum. As we look in on Pine Ridge today, we find the old fellows down at the Jotham Down store. Abner still seems to have the upper hand. Listen.
Well, now, if you don't want to do what I tell you to, well, you can just get out and I'll find somebody else that will.
Yeah, all right. Where's the broom?
I don't know where it's at. Go find it. You had it last.
Yeah, I oughtn't to have no trouble recollecting where I put it. I sweep this place out about every half hour.
Well, here, now, wait a minute. Are you complaining?
Well, no, let it go.
Well, now, just recollect, any time you don't want the job, there's somebody else that does.
I believe that was our ring.
Our ring?
Well, your ring and the store's ring.
Well, now, just get away from her. I'll answer it myself now.
All right, you've been insisting on me answering it all.
Well, now, never mind what I've been doing. I'm liable to change my mind about a lot of things. Don't never take me for granted. Go on, start sweeping out. What you stand there with your mouth open for? Hello? Peabody's Jot 'em Down store. Abner Peabody, props talking. Oh, yeah, Luther. Why, $1.19. Delivered. All right, sir. What else? Well, I'll have my delivery boy, Lum Edwards, bring it right over. Oh, yeah, he's working for me now. Anytime you're wanting anything that way, why, just call us up and he'll be glad to deliver it. All right, Luther. Goodbye.
Abner, I wished you wouldn't do that.
Do what?
Keep telling everybody that I'm your delivery boy.
Well, that's what you are, ain't you?
Yeah, I reckon so, but they ain't no use to tell everybody about it. Makes it sort of embarrassing. I've always been a half owner here before.
Well, now, if you're ashamed of the job you got...
No, now, wait a minute. Just let it go. Let it go.
Quicker you get some of them high-fluting ideas out of your head, the better off you'll be. Now, get that feed on over to Luther Phillips and quit complaining.
What feed?
Why, there... Oh, Luther wants a 100-pound sack of chops.
You mean you want me to carry a 100-pound sack of chops clean over to Luther Phillips's place?
Why, sure, you don't think you want it delivered to somebody else, do you?
Well, it's hot this afternoon. Maybe I better step over to my place and get my wheelbarrow.
No, you won't step over to your place and get nothing. He's in a hurry for it.
Well, Abner, I can't... Oh, nothing.
Well, get a move on. What you stand there squirming about?
Why, Abner...
And don't call me Abner.
Excuse me.
What?
I was just wondering if you could,
Well, tell it. Spit it out.
Well, I thought on my way back, reckon you could advance me a little on my salary for this week.
I told you that I'd pay you at the end of the week. That's when you'll get it.
Well, I sort of thought if you could let me have 15 or 20 cents, I'd stop in Luke Spear's restaurant on my way back over here and get a bite to eat.
I'll swan to goodness. Always talking about being hungry. That's all you think about is eating.
Yeah, I reckon I have thought about it right smart today.
Well, you ought to cut out that eating betwixt meals.
Well, this ain't betwixt meals, though. I ain't ate since yesterday.
Yes? Well, cut yourself off a piece of them cheese and get you a handful of crackers over there, and you can eat it on your way over to Luther.
Well, how am I going to eat cheese and crackers and carry a 100-pound sack of feed?
I don't know, but if you're as hungry as you say you are, well, you'll figure out some way to do it.
Yeah, I'll wait till I get back then.
Well, go ahead. Get it on over there. Luther's cow'll be starved to death before you get over there with it.
Yeah, and I ain't for sure but what I will, too.
Well, you could have been over and back by this time. It ain't no peace over there hardly if you get a move on, if you go out the back way there.
Well, I'll be back directly then.
All right, and don't piddle around now. Might be somebody else needing something over here. Oh. Lord. Hello? Pearl? Is your mama there? Well, tell her to get herself up to... ask her to please come to the phone, honey. All right. I nearly forgot myself there. Hello, Abner. Hello? Howdy, Dick. Dogged, I thought that was a telephone talking. Elizabeth. I didn't think it sounded much like her. Hello, Dick. Elizabeth. Dogged, there's too many on the phone here. In the store. Hold the receiver. Sit down, Dick. I'll be through here in just a minute.
Sure, go ahead, Abner.
Hello? Hello? Elizabeth? Dad, blame it all. Oh, nothing. I just got myself mixed up here. I can't tell who I'm a-talking to. Why, of course I called you. Elizabeth, I wondered if you could fix a sort of a special supper tonight. Yeah, sort of extra special grub, sort of. Yeah, fried chicken and some hot biscuits and gravy and, a chocolate cake and anything else you can think of. Just fix up all you can stack on that table over there. Why, I want to have Lum come over and eat with us. Oh, it's a shame. He ain't had nothing to eat since yesterday and never told me nothing about it till just a while ago. No, now, he can make out till supper time. That's all right. Well, fine. Well, good. Doggy, it makes me hungry to even think about it. Well, yes, but of course I'll get to eat some of it myself, too. All right, honey. All right. Goodbye. Taking old Lum home to supper with me tonight.
Did I hear you say that he hadn't eaten since yesterday?
Yeah, that's what he said just a minute ago. I knowed he's running close to being broke, but I never thought about him going hungry.
Well, I didn't know he's that hard up.
Oh, yeah, that fire just run him, cleaned him out.
Well, I heard he's working for you down here now.
Yeah, he's delivering.
Well, that's what I came over to talk to you about, Abner. Grandpappy Spears was telling me this morning that, well, it's probably none of my business, but he said you've been sort of running over Lum.
Running over him?
Yeah, said you're just making life miserable for him. Talking to him like he's some slave here.
Oh, well, I might have did that all right, but I ain't run over him. I ain't even got a car in the first place.
Well, I mean that you're abusing him, imposing on him down here.
Well, now, if Grandpap says I run over him or something, he's just making it up. I've been trying to sort of learn him a lesson here, show him how it feels to have somebody boss you around all the time, but, Lord me, I wouldn't run over him with nothing. That's liable to cripple him for life, big a thing as an automobile is.
Well, I wasn't talking about running over him with an automobile, Abner.
Well, a wagon or a buggy or anything else. I just wouldn't think of doing it.
Well, what I mean, though, Abner, just because Lum's lost everything he had nearly and was forced to go to work for you, there's no reason for you to take advantage of him. Now's the time he needs friends. Looks to me like as long as you fellows were partners here and all, why, you'd go out of your way to help him instead of treating him this way.
Well, Dick, I told you I never run over him. I don't know where Grandpappy got such ideas at anyway.
Well, I'm talking about the way you're treating him, though, Abner.
You mean bossing him around?
Yeah, bawling him out and embarrassing him in front of his friends.
Oh, well, I'm just doing that for his own good, Dick. Now, Lum's trouble, he never has learned how to take orders. He's always been the boss of everything he's been in. And I've just got to tame him down a little.
Well, I'd pick some other time to do it, Abner. I wouldn't wait till a fellow's down and out to jump on him this way.
Well, maybe I have been a little rough with him. I reckon I can start easing up a little now.
Yeah, I would. You're lucky to have a man like Lum working for you. If you'll just let him, why, he'll be a big help to you here in the store.
Oh, yeah, if I can just get some of them big ideas out of his head. I've just got to learn him who's boss, and then he'll be all right.
Well, I think you've got that pretty well established now. He realizes that he's working for you. I know it, you'd make him feel a lot better if you'd turn right around now and see how nice you can be to him.
Yeah, I expect you're right, Dick. I might have carried things a little too far, I don't know. Yonder he comes up the road there now. He's been delivering some feed.
Yeah, who's that with him, Squire Skim?
Yeah, I believe it is. Well, reckon what them two's getting so friendly about all of a sudden. They weren't speaking there for a while.
Well, more than likely just met up with one another on the way over here.
I tell you what I'm going to do, Dick. When Lum comes in, I'm going to just light on him with all 4 feet. Just bawl him out good. Then when he starts getting good and mad, well, I'll invite him over to the place for supper and tell him I've just been joshing. That from here out, we're going to be just as good a friends as ever.
All right, now, fine.
Now, don't you let on now. Oh, he gets mad. He just can't stand himself, hardly. And it's going to make it that much worse with you and Squire in here listening.
Yeah, sure.
Now, wait a minute now.
Well, howdy, Lum. Howdy, Squire. Hello, Dick.
Good afternoon, gentlemen.
Abner,
Where have you been at so long, boy? I told you to get that feed over there and get right on back. Got to where it takes you all day to do anything.
Well, I want to tell you something.
I don't want to hear it. I ain't got time to listen to a batch of excuses. I dog it, if you can't do your work right around here, we get somebody that can.
Well, you better get 'em then, for I've quit.
Huh?
I've took all your sass I'm going to. I'm through right now. You can pay me off.
Well, now, Lum, I was going to tell you...
I don't care what you's going to do. I'm through. I'm going to work for Squire here.
Yes, Lum and I decided that on account of us being such old friends that we'd just go in partners and promote a proposition I've had in mind for years. I just been waiting till I could find the right man to start it.
Well, Lum's patience must have been exhausted to become associated with his old enemy, Squire Skimp. If you're looking for a fine, wholesome bodybuilding food for those youngsters of yours, just give them plenty of Horlicks. Rich in precious vitamins, in bodybuilding minerals, phosphorus and calcium. Horlicks is fine for all growing children. It helps build strong bones and sound teeth and healthy, husky bodies. That's why so many medical and child feeding authorities have recommended Horlicks for over 50 years. Get some from your druggist in either natural or chocolate flavor. The youngsters love both flavors. This is Carlton Brickert, speaking for Lum and Abner and Horlicks, who now bid you all goodbye until tomorrow at this same time.
This could get ugly if you've got Lum tying up with Squire Skimp. 91 years ago, July 18, 1935, Lum and Abner here on Classic Radio Theater with Wyatt Cox. On our Sunday program, we'll have William Gargan as Barry Craig Confidential Investigator and Scream for Murder. We'll also have an episode of Escape the Open Boat narrated by William Conrad from 1953. Gerald Moore in The Adventures of Philip Marlowe and The Last Wish, and an episode of Confession, a wife having trouble settling down despite having 2 kids. And we'll wrap it all up with our first episode of the week of Claudia. That's all coming up tomorrow. Thank you so much for making us a part of your day. We'll see you tomorrow for our Sunday Classic Radio Theater. I'm Wyatt Cox.